Snuck on my boy, man. They snuck him, bro.
Oh yeah, you know we gotta get into it. You know we gotta get into it. You
My
know we
boy,
gotta get
my
it.
boy stay in the news since I've been in high
We can't.
school.
That's what I said. Like that's what I want to talk about today too. Like what's on our bingo card? Because we don't have an episode without mentioning Joe. We definitely hold Avengers.
Definitely hold
Kanye is on
Avengers.
our fucking. Kanye is on our bingo card.
Drake for sure. Aubrey.
Drake is Drake
I think
probably on
Drake
every
is like
podcast.
on every Drake is like that's Michael Jackson, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Everyone
love
talks
it or
about
hate it.
Drake.
That's yeah, like Drake and Jay Z. The only two names that I don't think
What's
not one
crazy though
time.
is Jay Z is not getting much love from this new generation, bro. I did not fuck with Jay Z like that. It's mind
No,
boggling
because
to me. Like I watched I'm
I
not sure if you watched that Yachty Cole shit yet. We can get this on the pod
I have
too.
not watched it yet.
But listening to the way like listening to how because J. Cole kind of called Drake like the Hove, or he compared Drake and Hove at one point in a certain way, and Yachty was like, "No, nah, it ain't the same." Like he's like, "It's not the same." Like,
What did he mean by that?
because Cole was talking about like how he was talking about when he was getting popping, and like how Drake is kind of in a class of his own when in regards to like being kind of respected by the hip hop, and also like the radio play. Like he said, just pretty much him and Hove. And Yachty was like, "No, Hove doesn't have the hits that Drake got," which of course is a fact. But it's like you gotta respect what Hove was running. Like Hove had radio joints. It wasn't number ones in the Billboard, but Hove had hits. Don't get it twisted. Like Hove had
And
hits.
the era was different. Being poppy wasn't cool in that era.
The thing about Hove, I think, is different. Is exactly it wasn't poppy. Like hip hop hits back then weren't like crossover hits. Really,
The
they were
the more
ready.
pop the more poppy that your hit was, the more the culture didn't accept you in
Exactly.
that era.
Like even like hoes like Big Pimpin', Durfee Shows. He's not really pop records. They hip hop joints that crossed over a little bit, but they won like Controller one day. That's not even hip hop.
Because if he would have made them back then,
But
career
that's
would
not
have
even.
been
But what
over.
Drake is so unique is Drake can go out of hip hop. Like he can go like literally a different
That's what I'm
genre.
saying. Back then, going out of hip hop back then, the career would have been over.
The closest
That
thing
was like
Hov
a
did to that was
that
that
was a
shit with
real.
Linkin Park. That was the closest thing Hov really got to that shit at that time. Yeah,
At that point, Hov was already out of here.
yeah, but he wasn't
He was
like
already
yeah. He's already out there. Black Album.
he was already beat MTV Unplugged.
Yes, Black
All of
Album.
that, like
He's
there was nothing.
retiring.
Yeah, this was like the end of a good run. Great job. You know what I mean? So
I got a couple. One got to go. Is one throw your way two's on the pod too. You know what I'm saying, like, just
uh,
you know how we do. Just spark debate. But I don't think we much debate really. I think me and you are like minded on a few things. I don't think we disagree much on music for real. Like we used to. Like it was a point where me and you did not agree.
because we're both because we're both becoming dinosaurs now.
Exactly. Like it's not
So
much new
that's
shit
what
that
I
I
be
listen
trying to
to.
tell. That's what I be trying to tell Los. Get your bars on podcast because he's about 31 ish. So
Mm-hmm.
he right there
Yeah,
when he's starting to feel old.
yep.
And
Cordell
I'm
coming up
always
soon. Cordell getting
him
he'll
and
catch up.
him and him and C Watts. They always give me shit about how I'm an ageist. And at this point, I'm leaning into it. I'm okay with being an ageist now.
I mean,
But
you definitely. I guess when I was their age, I guess I felt that too. So now I'm 33. Would you get like give them 2-3 more years? They're gonna be like, all right.
that's kind of my
I see what
what
people
I'm
talking about.
that's what I'm telling them. And I'm like in a couple more years
Yeah.
when the guys that are a couple more years you less. I said me and Logan was talking about something. We were talking about what were we talking about? I can't remember what we was talking about, but it was like, oh, we were talking about icons. That's what we were talking about. Matter of fact, we're gonna have that conversation later on this episode because they tried to say Ludacris was an icon, and I said he a lot of things, but that ain't one of them.
An
But anyway,
icon?
icon.
Yeah, man.
So,
No, I feel about Ludacris
so,
though. No, I feel about Ludacris. So it's me
so we're gonna get it. We're gonna get into that.
for
But
sure.
I said we were having this conversation, and all I was thinking when me and Logan was talking was Oh, you just wait until a few years from now when these niggas that's 20 years old now calling Pooh Shiesty an icon in 10 years, nigga.
Pooh
You
Shiesty.
know, or 5 years. You're
Bro,
not gonna want to hear that shit.
Fuck that, like
I'm
real
just saying
shit.
Pooh Shiesty and
Real
Ludacris
shit.
compares,
In
but
about 5 years, these kids coming up now gonna be calling like the Juice Worlds, the Triple X's. They'll be considering niggas icons.
icon.
And I'm gonna
They're
be
gonna be
mind.
calling
I'm
them
gonna be
icons.
mind blown. I'm ready for it already.
We can get when we start the topic, we can get into that because I think these niggas use words so loosely. Because
Man.
it's like define icon, so I
Yeah.
can know what your criteria for that is. People, and I
'Cause
hate this argument.
icon and legend are different things. They can be a
Super
legend.
megastar, icon. It's a lot of things you could be.
Yeah,
But-
it can be a legend because like technically Triple X might be a legend because he died so young and he had an impact, whatever. But
no, easily a legend.
yeah, but like an icon means like you're a staple. Like, you
You have transcended generations. This time, my guy Rick, his name Uncle Dad on Twitter. This dude said to me that he said that Ludacris and Ice Cube was in the same boat.
Ludacris and Ice Cube are in the same boat as actors.
As MC actors.
No,
Like,
as
because
actors.
Ludacris
He must
was in
mean
the-
actors only.
But even then, yeah, he's in 8 Fast and Furiouses and maybe Crash, and he's done his TV appearances, but
Yeah, even though
I don't
actors,
even know
Ice
his
Cube got more
character's
actors too.
name.
Ice Cube got more actors too. Ice Cube got some classic movies. Like that, not
What?
just
What
sequels.
are we talking
Like,
that he created?
like beyond one series.
We know Day Day Smokey. Or who do we know? because
Fuck
of
them
Ludacris?
movies. I'm talking about Boys in the Hood, Higher Learning.
Exactly.
Like,
I don't even know Ludacris's character's name on
at
Fast and
all.
Furious.
I have no idea what his name is on Fast and Furious. Ludacris. That's Ludacris.
What?
That's Tyrese. Nigga. That's Ludacris. That's Tyrese. That's The Rock.
All right, man. Let's start the show.
Make sure you clip the intro. Clip this part, you know what I'm saying, as the beginning. That's crazy. We might as well start with this. What's good? What's good, y'all? Welcome back. This is Bishop and Steel. We are back at it again. I'm saying Vic on this, I'm saying coronavirus with the do-rag. He chilling, I'm saying. Dragon Ball do-rag, worked on the cat, I'm saying.
You know,
what's on the shirt? It's Pokemon. What's that?
No, this is for Mario Brothers, bro. You remember?
Hey man, I fucked up.
Yeah, I forgot. You know, this is from I think the second Mario Brothers, the little pink one. You know,
Word.
I want to say this is Mario too.
Okay, just like drip.
I see you with the Batman on. That's the only DC. That's the only DC I acknowledge. So you know.
DC. Yeah, I guess. I fuck with the Flash. I fuck with
the Flash. I mean, Batman and the Flash.
That's though. I don't like Superman for real at all. Superman.
You can keep that alien. You can keep that alien who wears drawers on the outside.
It's just like Superman is.
The curl, take the glasses off, curl, and don't nobody know it's Clark. Nobody knows it's Clark.
No one knows it's Clark. It's another swole white guy with glasses on.
Yeah, bro.
Man, swole as hell in the copy machine. Like, bro, this nigga's too swole to be a nerd, bro. Like, come on, he's way too swole to be a nerd. But man, a lot to talk about this week for sure. We no pre-pod.
Oh my god,
we're a little communication, but like there's so much going on that we don't need to do a rundown. We have an idea what we can go with, and I think we should just start off kind of where we introed a little bit. Like if you heard the intro, we were laughing about a bunch of stuff. But I think it's dope to kind of because the idea of this podcast started in the sense of a bridging the gap kind of thing, and we were talking before the pod about couple of our peers, through the Black Canvas Creators Network and affiliates of that. I'm saying shout out to the bro Lowe's from the Get Your Bars Off.
Yeah, Get Your Bars Off podcast.
Get Your Bars Off podcast. The homie C. Watts, I'm saying also a part of. They're a little
Devil's Advocates.
I'm Devil's Advocate. I'm 33. they're a little younger than me. And I remember when I first interacted with Vic, me and Vic butted heads a lot over the age gap.
Young niggas hate me, and I'm okay with it.
Over the age gap. Like, I remember for me at the time, I feel like I was big advocate. I was always talking about how like Kanye is my top 5 and all this shit. I used to send you off a little bit back in the day. I used to send you off a little bit.
Kanye question for you later too. But go ahead.
Okay. All right. And now for this new generation, like we talked about a little bit beforehand, like the Triple X's of the world, the Juice WRLDs of the world, these people, these figures in hip hop of the new generation are very idolized in the sense that are almost comparable to like how I guess I wouldn't say Biggie and Pop, but more like the big L's and the big puns of your generation, kind of like Big L and Big Pun. Shot both of them in the background. I think no, I see Big Pun. I don't see Big L, but Big Pun in the background.
No, Big L is crazy enough.
Yeah, but like for me, growing up, those names rang bells, and like I wasn't alive to hear the music like pop off for real. Like I remember hearing him saying the what's the song with Joe? What's Big Pun and Joe song? The singer, still not a player, still a player.
Yeah, I was just
that was a hit, but Big L didn't really have any hits for me when I was a kid. I had to go back and listen to them and appreciate
MVP them. I guess MVP would have been like a little
put it on hit. Put it on, I think was the hit. MVP was there too. But like, I love Big L, Lifestyles of Poor and Dangerous and Big Pun. But like for me, they were one album and they passed, unfortunately. Big Pun had the posthumous album, but I think they both had a posthumous album. But Big L and Big Pun.
Well, Big Pun actually has 2 albums alive. Yeah, Baby was.
Yeah,
he was alive for that.
Yeah, Baby.
He was alive for that. But
Big Picture was a Big Picture for Big L. Big Picture was the second one.
Was he alive or did he just die when Yeah Baby came up? I can't remember, but I know that was recorded. There wasn't no put together album.
Right. It wasn't like Biggie's Born Again.
Born Again, yeah.
Yeah. But because
Pun got a 3rd album that is put together, kind of. So
I compare the Juice WRLDs, the Triple X's, and the Pop Smokes to Big Pun and Big L more than Biggie and Pac, because Biggie and Pac like transcended, you know what I'm saying, like hip hop. They were bigger than life when they passed. Juice WRLD, Triple X, and Big and
Juice WRLD was on his way.
He was on his way. Pop Smoke was on his way.
Was on his way for sure.
But like, I feel like they died before they reached their apex. You know what I'm saying? Well, I feel like Biggie and Pac hit an apex and then they died. So
they was on. Yeah, exactly. They were on. If you ask me, them 3 guys was just getting started.
Just getting started. Like the name just started ringing. Like they just started hitting the news.
They had a long. I think they would have been how we talk about. There are no like major male stars in hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was them, and all the major male hip hop stars. They should be the next future Drake's, Cole's, and all. They're dead. Nipsey, Pop Smoke, Triple X, Juice WRLD. They're gone.
Yeah. I mean, I guess Gunna would have been also in there, but Gunna kind of fucked his Gunna,
Young Dolph, like they're going.
Young Dolph was great.
They're going, bro.
It's crazy.
King
Von, Chicago.
Von.
Yeah, man. It's
all
crazy.
The guys who were set to be the next guys, they're going, bro. That's crazy.
When I was a kid, man, I literally like so 5 rappers that really died when I was a kid. It's been like 10 in the last 10 years. Like it was just Eazy-E, Biggie, Pac, Big L, Big Pun. That was pretty much the 5 when I was coming up. And like maybe a few more I'm trying to think of right now, but it's a few more. Soulja Slim.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, a few. It was rare.
Very few. When I got to high school, Big Pun pass. I mean, Big Pun, Pimp C pass when I was in high school. But it was far and few between. Now it's like
he passed on a whole birthday too. Man.
Said before. Ralph from the day for Hampton. I'm saying, yeah, shout the home.
Yeah,
bingo card.
Bingo card. We already call it home.
We got to create a bingo card for sure. Drake, Hove, Mason, that somehow. Mason that somehow. But like I'm talking about C. Watson Lowe's, like you mentioned to me, you mentioned before the pod, like they use this word icon for a certain artist, and I feel like it's a good conversation because we had debates over the years of megastar, superstar, all these titles and what they mean, and how you establish somebody being one of them. I feel like icon is like icons like you Mount Rushmore down there, like you icon, you are bigger than you Michael Jackson status, like you There's a few icons. I feel like you can't use that word loosely.
That's rare air.
Yeah, yeah.
What was the last, in your eyes, I guess, who would you say the last hip hop icon was?
I mean, it's got to be Drake, I guess. But I don't know if I consider Drake an icon. But I feel like he has to.
Well, I mean, when you tie in Michael Jackson records, even though I don't like the way it looks with the new setup, we still have to adapt with the time, and that's the thing.
But I feel like
so
Wayne, Kanye, Drake. That's like the last. I wouldn't call Cole and Kendrick icons. Like icon is different than just being a great rapper. I feel like you got to do more than just be a great rapper to be an icon.
Kendrick won a Pulitzer, so
he won a Pulitzer. But it's like
rappers don't win that.
That's true. But I feel like also like you mentioned the last part a little bit. Like I feel like my grandparents wouldn't know Kendrick Lamar if I said his name to them. My mom didn't know Kendrick Lamar's name by name. Like my mom's 65 years old. She don't know Kendrick Lamar's name. But I just say, "Hey, mom, play Kendrick Lamar." She's like, "Who? Kendrick Lamar?" she might know a song. She hears a song, or she might know his walls are all right if it gets played, but she won't know that nigga name. Like, she's
not gonna. Snoop Dogg. My kids, my little 4-year-old baby can look at Snoop Dogg and point him out.
Yeah, for sure.
My 4-year-old can point him out, and if my grandparents were here, they knew who Snoop Dogg was.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like I think that's the difference between icon, and the reason we're having a discussion is because, like I said, I was listening to the last episode of Get Your Bars Off podcast.
Shout out to the guys.
And Losen Ari was going back and forth about icons, and I thought it was a great conversation. When they said Ludacris was an icon, though, and people like I've been on Twitter like hating Ludacris all week, and it's like I love Ludacris, man. I just defended him last.
You just defended him last week against me.
I defended him last episode. But when you say shit like icon, it's like, bro, why is Aretha Franklin's an icon?
Facts.
That's not an icon, bro. Like Prince, Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan, those people are iconic. I know Ludacris is in 10 Fast and the Furious movies, but what?
Icon is crazy. But Ludacris, icon is crazy.
Ludacris?
I guess.
And that's like, I don't even want to say that because it sounds like I'm hating.
So question.
I think Luda is a super mega superstar. Legend, even.
Yeah, definitely a legend. For sure.
Legend, easily. But icon? Like I'm put Michael Jackson, Prince.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, look at these days. Man.
Like Ludacris? Man. I'm putting him in that.
If Luda icon, there's so many people. Like this, I have this debate all the time about like my homies about the basketball Hall of Fame. Like if this person's a Hall of Famer, then this person gotta be a Hall of Famer too. Like if Ludacris is a Hall of Famer, then I mean an icon, then Jesus. it's 2 Chainz.
What is Bow Wow?
Like
Bow Wow. Because Bow Wow easily more iconic than Ludacris is, right? Even though Ludacris has more record sales, I'm sure. Probably like Bow Wow.
Notoriety wise, Bow Wow's name is definitely a bigger name than Ludacris' name. I feel like.
Right. So it's
like for me, right? If I wouldn't even. I'm not sure if I would even call. And once again, this is a legend. I'm established as a legend. I'm established before I say it. This person's a legend. I'm not sure if I'm gonna call Missy Elliott an icon. Icon is like that's a crazy word, bro. Icon is a heavy word.
I thought about that too, but Missy being the first female MC being inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame kind of says that. That says icon.
That's why I brought her name up, because shout out to Missy being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, first female rapper, like you said. Like that is a accolade that would get you that title of icon. I feel like, and that's and even with that accolade, I'm still questioning what I call her icon. She probably is an icon now I think about it, but like it's still a question. Definitely. It's a question. My
thing is this. Icons do Super Bowl halftime shows by themselves.
Type shit. Like,
do we want to see it?
I'll give 50 that time if I give Ludacris that title. I'll give 50.
I would give 50 that before I gave it to Ludacris.
And Ludacris, once again,
and I don't want to sound like I don't want to sound
Luda's an icon, Nelly an icon, bro. Nelly an icon in. Give me
I said the same thing.
Nelly icon in.
I said
And
the
he
same
got
thing.
Ashanti
That's
back.
the case.
And he got
That's the
Ashanti
case.
back.
Yeah, he is out. He is out here.
Hey, real
DJ Envy, who's also being the bingo card. Envy having the worst year ever. Nelly having the best year ever. Without no song.
our needs a billboard, I'm saying, spark, I'm saying, Nellyville, strikes
Man, all he
number one. But real quick,
Hey,
real quick on Nelly, real quick. Like, you 42, you said, right? 41?
41, yes. Sir.
Did you know Nelly was 49 years old? That's crazy to me. Nelly being 49 blew my socks off today,
Nelly
bro.
Nelly ain't 50.
He just posted his
50.
birthday. His birthday balloons was says 49. I was like, what? That shit threw me off.
I guess that would make sense because here I go aging it ain't like I don't say my age anyway. That's probably a part of the bingo card.
Both our ages for
sure. See, I remember senior picnic when we was going, like, you know how every school we had senior skip day in high school. Senior skip day.
That's crazy.
Senior skip day, you know, we was packing the expedition up, going to Belle Isle in Detroit, which is the island where we go have our senior skip days and parties and all that. And the songs we was banging at the time in the truck was Big Time, Let's Get You to Roll On, Number One Stunner, Country Grammar, Just Popped Off, and one of them, and Marshall Mathers, and Ride With Me wasn't even out yet.
Oh,
Country Grammar was the single.
Oh, shit, yeah.
The first album hadn't even dropped yet.
Yeah.
Country Grammar was the single, and it was just taking over. So I was 17, so I guess that makes sense.
But that means she's like 26. That's crazy. I thought he was like 21 when it came out.
That was the time where
that
was like the ideal age. Jay-Z was 25, 26. Eminem was 25, 26. Like, this is the time. That was kind of the age. This is before they start. The little Bow Wow looking for little kids thing wasn't
true.
It wasn't popular yet.
Nelly just seemed young. He just seemed like he was seemed much younger than like a Jay-Z was. He seemed like he was 19. He came out type shit. Like, I just assumed it. It's just crazy. 49 blew me away. Nigga, 49? It got me by 16 years.
Put this in perspective. LL and Jay-Z like the same age.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I think Hope might be older, low key, or damn near.
He might be older than.
He older than Snoop. He older than Snoop. Hope older than Snoop. That's crazy to me. That's crazy.
Because we know LL a good 10 years before we know Jay-Z. But
I remember Nori said that Kanye's older than him. I was like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. We've known Nori for a whole decade before we knew Kanye almost.
Damn near. But Kanye was producing the shit.
Yeah.
But real quick, to stay on like that era of hip hop, that 90s, early thousands era hip hop, man. And also a person kind of got us together in a sense. I'm saying the Joe Budden podcast kind of.
We're getting right to it. He on the bingo card too.
I said bingo card. Might as well get the bingo card off. Somebody got bingo already. So somebody got bingo right now. Joe Budden's back in the. Joe Budden's staying in the news since I was in high school, bro.
Get to it, man.
I've been in high school. Outside of his music, he's been in the news for something. Since I was I'm talking about Joe Budden TV.
People don't even know his catalog for real. When I argue with casual fans, they still bring up Pump It Up. Like, he didn't have a
no Joe Budden
long career after that.
Only
no Joe Budden fan is like, yeah, we don't really listen to Pump It Up, bro.
The only Budden hit I might listen to on occasion is Fire. Not Fire.
Fire is that joint.
Yeah, Fire was one. Yeah, that shit was hard.
But I listen to Pump It Up when I'm being funny.
I'm saying,
when I'm working out, because I ain't gonna lie, when you working out, Pump It Up is kind of crazy.
I think Pump It Up is the only song from a non-mumble rapper that I have no idea what's being said. I have no idea what any of the lyrics of Pump It Up is, bro. I don't know what that nigga's saying, Joe. Everything just rhymes with it sounds like Joe saying this shit. But he recently got snuck, I'm saying, I guess he went to one of his strip club nights.
They snuck my mans, man.
And a couple days after he was like caught on camera by some Caesar Pena, the flipping New Jersey real estate guy who got Envy in trouble. His brother got Joe on camera in front of a hookah lounge, some shit, on some weirdo clout chasing shit. And a couple days later, Joe got snuffed in the club. And apparently the floor was wet. They had to scuff it on the ground and shit. Like, it's a whole thing. And apparently now, No Jumper, Adam 22's network just posted that there's a young kid who was affiliated with Taxstone. So
I was gonna get to that, but you go ahead. Go ahead.
So like, what do you if you're a person of Joe Budden, because Joe Budden, even though he's like a person who's like is famous, he's famous. He has like a podcast. Like, I wouldn't expect him to have security at all times. Would you have security if you were Joe Budden?
Why? Honestly, this is what I'll say, right? Because when the Caesar thing happened, Caesar's brother, I said, there's no way Joe should be standing out there in front of this door smoking a cigarette by himself like he's not Joe Budden. Because Joe Budden might not be famous for his rap as much so as he is a podcaster, but you Black Joe Rogan.
Type shit.
You Black Joe Rogan, bro. And you in New York. And I can just judge by the podcast that I listen to in New York. All those niggas hate each other.
Yeah,
they don't like each other.
The podcast beef is crazy.
Whether it's Mouse Jones, Charlemagne, and Schultz, and Rory and Mal, and Joe and his crew, and Queen Flip, these niggas don't like each other.
No offense, none of these guys. Like, when I look at, like, outside of like Taxstone, I never looked at none of these dudes or their lifestyle and said that dude's a threat to that dude.
Understandably so, but everybody. This is what I say all the time, right? Because I like to argue on Twitter and shit. This is kind of my thing. Right. I don't like to argue with people. And every time
Joe does accept my dick a lot. He does offer niggas, like, welcome niggas to it.
Every time I had these conversations, we going back and forth, because some dudes get in their feelings to be wanting to, and I go to, well, I haven't been in years, but I have a tendency to go to battle rap events in different parts of the country where I'm not from. And a lot of the battle rap community, we all talk to each other on social media. So there's a lot of online spats that become, I'm gonna see you at this event and I'm gonna do something to you. And my retort to that is always, everybody got somebody that love them.
Right.
Like, so I don't care whether it's Caesar, Joe,
true,
whoever regardless of whoever it is, everybody got somebody that loved them. So even if them people ain't like that or about that life or whatever, you still got to move around like everybody got somebody that loves.
That's why I feel like when Joe responded to Taxstone, like, when I found out it was Taxstone's affiliate, it makes sense, because Joe went wild on Tax. Like, he went.
Yeah, he did.
Like,
that was hilarious to me.
Like, it was funny as fuck. We're like, bro, that nigga's a street nigga. Like, he's in jail for 35 years for shooting somebody, like killing a nigga. Like,
but I understand where Joe Budden coming from.
For sure.
I don't know at what point did you when you put the pride to the side as a man, and it is what it is, because like I said on Twitter yesterday, because what I'm not gonna comment on no other men's beef, because that's how these men decide they want to handle it. That ain't my business, because I know if I'm in beef, I'm handling things a certain way, and I don't care what nobody else say to me or what they think they can say to me in a situation. But the part of it that I have a disdain with is all of these dorks on fucking social media who ain't never been in no type of scuffles, ain't never been to no street shit, because now that the streets have kind of made its way to the internet, everybody feels a need to be able to comment on street shit. And a lot of the time, it's the people who have never been in any facet of it. And I saw so many people celebrating the fact that somebody discovered Joe Budden or somebody snubbed Joe Budden. And in my mind, it was like, you niggas who wouldn't bust a grape. You niggas are the niggas online celebrating somebody getting snubbed because you don't like their opinion, weirdo.
In case you're not on Twitter, Vic's word of the week is dorks. So
dork, you niggas is dorks. These niggas is dorks to me, because it's like, I don't understand. It's just like Actor, Chick Smooth, or all of these guys, right? And I'm not mad at nobody.
Real quick. Act cried, bro. I ain't know that shit.
Oh, y'all saw the clip.
After we recorded last week, that shit showed like, that nigga cried. He definitely gonna get fucked by that dude, bro. Yeah, that dude gonna fuck him, man. That shit crazy. You can't cry on the internet like that.
You cried because you wanted to drop some F-bombs. For all that, you should have just dropped them.
Might as well. But I mean, I get it though. His boy, what's the other dorks he cool with? Them dudes that got banned off YouTube. What's the dude's name? Fit and Fresh. Yeah, them dudes.
Transport Bros.
I guess that's why he didn't want to risk it, because of them niggas getting demonetized. Mr.
I get
Game
it.
being a
But
dirt,
if that's
bro.
the
It's Mr.
case,
Game.
my man didn't say let's have an on. Saucy didn't say let's have an online altercation. He said meet
Let's
me
squabble.
outside. Excuse me.
Let's squabble.
So you wanna cry with me? Told you wanna fight you and fuck you, boy. We wouldn't even have. I wouldn't have been no. After they tell me he wanna fuck me, ain't no online rant.
I'm calling
What we
somebody. Hey,
talking
yo,
about?
I'm calling my female homies. Like, hey, yo, girl, go handle a big homie, Joe. Go ahead, a big ride for me, Joe.
So call Ray J's booty goon.
Get the bear mace. Ray J's booty goons. Hey, Fab had to be terrified that day. That nigga called the radio station and threatened the booty goons on me. That's dangerous.
Oh God, bro.
After a Mayweather party. That's a early Breakfast Club was an era. But like the reason why that's kind of the reason why I was surprised by the Budden thing escalating to actually physical altercation, because while I look at the names we just named off, like the academics of the world, like these guys, a lot of all these people who do the podcast and all this woofing and shit, like they just be talking. Like I feel like you've been outside, I've been outside. Like I can tell somebody who's talking is really gonna do some shit. For somebody who's talking, when they see me, gonna be like, "What's up, bro?" And I'm gonna talk it off. But to your point, you made a great point, and that's everyone got somebody who loves them. And we talking about somebody like Tax, and Tax is one of them in-betweeners who be on the internet, but it's really in the street. He got street homies who's gonna make that move, whether he say something or not. So Tax don't gotta make a call and say go attack Budden. But if I'm his homie and I see Budden in the club, oh, he getting snuffed. He's my man sucking his dick. My man doing 35 years. He getting snuffed.
Not to mention that,
Joe gotta stop saying something about these niggas, bro. He gotta stop saying that shit.
I'm not gonna say he gotta stop, because if I feel like telling a nigga suck my dick, it is what it is, and when we see that whatever happens, happens. Now that could have been the end of his life over something stupid.
Exactly.
But here's my thing, though. The
social
media landscape, all of this on camera shit that we're doing, it's making dudes react out of character because they pride on the line in public. I say the same thing when a lot of these rap beefs happen. That if this happened the way it used to happen before everybody had an online presence and can get online and go live in the moment, a lot of these things could be de-escalated. But now niggas' pride is online because they feel like, he said this about me in front of these people, and it's like,
bro, I watched
everybody talking.
I watched Joe on the Need No podcast with Savon, and just hearing Savon them go through the names of people that Joe has not beef with, but has like misunderstandings, or they felt like they just had some sort of attention, like from Charlemagne to Vlad to whoever else, like all these names they mentioned off, like so much of that shit seemed like a conversation. Even the tax shit, it seemed like a conversation. And it's like, as much as I'm a Joe Budden fan, like there's no artist in hip hop that I've seen or heard of getting touched more than him, bro. He needs to move different for sure. He gotta move different, bro. Between the Wu-Tang shit, the Consequence shit, like, bro, Consequence can't snuff you. Can't sneak you like that. Come on, Consequence sneaking you? No way. No way.
You get snuffed a lot, man. Like
that's crazy.
Joe Budden gets snuffed like the Chronic album. Every 6-7 years, niggas snuffing Joe Budden, bro. That is crazy. Come on, Joe.
Yeah, man.
The thing about it is, because we've heard on record
the little kids with the car that drove up on him, man. He threw the rock with the rock situation. Hey, Joe, man.
I forgot.
How'd they get your address, what I mean. Joe? How'd they get your address?
When I hear a 40-something-year-old nigga got jumped, in my mind, I'm thinking, you too old to be getting jumped. Right. Now, I know that anything can come from it, but when you're that age, you're supposed to know how to move.
Right.
Because if I'm on these pods talking the way he talk or the way I talk in general,
especially when you be naming where you be at. You be naming where he be at, like, bro.
I'm not going outside like that. Just chill with, and I get it because I'm that kind of guy. I move around with women. I don't really move around with guys. I don't move around with dudes like that. I say my day one dude. I'm that type of guy to where I could be somewhere out with a bunch of women. If some dudes you got smoke with see you, he's vulnerable right now. He's a target. So it's like, I know if I'm pissing people off enough to go put a phone in my face and do some weirdo shit, I know that it could be something else happening. And from what I hear, based on the blog today, is that this ain't the first altercation physically he's had in the last few months because of what he said to Tax Stone. So that means you out here knowing. They said this is the second altercation. I don't know how true that is because these blogs don't be knowing shit either. And none of us actually know. But that's all I'm saying, Joe. If you're gonna be out here like that,
especially when
sir,
it's when Joe touching the most money he ever touched. Also, so bro, you gotta move better.
He knows better, and I can understand because when I saw the video on Homeboy, I said, yeah, that would be dumb of him to swing on homie and let him trick you out the streets or trick you into a lawsuit. But in the same breath, if you know you out here rubbing that many niggas the wrong way, and New York is small. It's the Big Apple, but it's small when you of a certain community and a certain tax bracket and a certain. These niggas ain't fucking with everybody in New York, so nah, man. Joe Budden's supposed to know how to move in that.
And plus, these little niggas be blades on them. Nigga could have stuck him one time. Like, bro, your ass got to be moved better than that. He made jokes like I don't know who trades Patreon. He made jokes today about the I guess the one dude that caught him on camera. Like I guess showed some bear mace he had. He had some bear mace on him. I'm like, bro, bear mace. I know it's funny to say that shit lethal, boy. You can hit some bear mace if you want to. You be blinded, can't breathe, can't nothing. That's for a bear, nigga. You are 200-pound human being.
You gotta stop thinking everything is sweet. And like I was talking to Pinky, Pinky and Cordell might as well be on our bingo card too. But
they need to come on the pod. That's what they need to do.
We're trying to get them on. But
especially C. Watts, man. Me and C. Watts gonna have a Jay Electronica argument. We gotta have a Jay Electronica off. I'm tired of Jay Electronica. I'm winning with Big Sean. I'm on the same boat with Big Sean. With Jay Elect, I can't let Jay Elect slide, bro. That's my dog.
So like I said, man, we were Pinky was talking to me this morning, and she made a statement about that Nipsey said before he passed that our people seemingly only know how to respond to disrespect with violence.
Yeah.
And it's like, look at where it got, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look at where it got. It's like, and I say that all the time, right? Because there's another person that we're gonna have come on this podcast real soon, a battle rapper out of Memphis by the name of Nasa McMahon. Now, me and him was on Twitter arguing for like 7 hours this weekend. And it was all in fun because I was just in one of the moves where I felt like fucking with people. And you know how when you start having this is how stupid you know the argument was about. We started off arguing about a wrestling list. Like who's top 5 wrestlers or something like that. But all it take on Twitter or any atmosphere for one of us to be like, you mad. Now we going back and forth. No, you mad. And we're getting disrespectful. I'm talking crap. We talking, but I'm doing it because it's fun.
I want that top 5 before you get off. I want that top 5 before you get off too. I want to hear that top 5 too.
We was talking about best was it best wrestlers on the mic or something? It was some I don't even remember. It wasn't best wrestlers overall, but it was like best, I think.
So Rocky was number 1
personalities.
Rocky was number 1.
I think Rock was number 1 on his list. Oh, no, the Miz was number 1 on his list. It was Miz.
See, I started watching wrestling after John Cena popped off. So the Miz was real world to me. I know the Miz from real world.
I ain't gonna lie, the Miz ain't no motherfucking joke in that ring. He ain't no joke on that mic neither though. But I guess that's another thing too. I'm gonna stop playing fucking pause. I don't care no more. I mean, I'm doing it fun, but we not. I've been rewatching these episodes, editing, and I see my pause count. I'm not gonna be saying pause that fucking much. If it fly, nigga. But
certain pauses like it's crazy, but like what Mason can't be doing, Mason can't be pausing everything.
Yeah, when it's real flagrant, I get it. But I'm a Midwest nigga, and this is a Midwest podcast. We're not going to be on here pausing all episode all the time. But anyway, back to the discussion. Me and the guy NASA, we was getting disrespectful, flagrant, but having fun. And we went so long to the point where we was like, all right, we done doing it now or what? And that's when it was fun because you should be able. I grew up in the '90s where you could really just. That's what a roast session was.
Facts.
Us getting real flagrant, and then it's like, how fun.
Niggas was dissing each other's mamas like ruthlessly, like back in the day, like ruthlessly.
We could drop F-bombs freely.
Man, F-bombs, R-bombs, all that shit. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. The R is coming back.
That.
The R is only coming back, and it's kind of.
I call my kids every day.
He said, "I call my kids every day."
Every day. I hope they don't go to school. I hope my little one don't go to school and say it to somebody because I said to her so much. And I'm not finna. And that's my point, bro. We've gotten so sensitive
man,
as
crazy.
people. Like we've gotten so. I almost want to know when I look at online culture and niggas not being able to argue without getting real life mad. Like we're not online.
Real shit.
We online. What are you getting real life mad for over an online argument? I roast niggas all day. Like when niggas be like, "You mad? If that's what you think I am, that's fine. I'm having fun trying to think of the most disrespectful shit I can say
I'm
to
gonna
you."
tell you when shit got bad, bro. When the word cyberbullying became a term, that's when the world got fucked up. When cyberbullying became a real issue, like, oh yeah, we fucked this over with.
I don't want to say there's no such thing as that.
There's such thing for sure, but it's
like
it ain't.
I don't
bullying.
really believe this.
I didn't see real bullying in the show. I never been bullied for real, but I didn't see how motherfuckers got bullied for real.
Cyberbullying is only a thing if you haven't graduated high school yet. That's my opinion. like
facts.
If you was born 1980, 90, anything, no one want to hear that bullshit.
Your kids used to get their face thrown in the toilets, there was people getting thrown in lockers. Motherfuckers got their ass fucked up when we was kids, but the cyberbullying is not bullying like what bullying was. It's a thing for sure. I'm sensitive to it. I know moms be in their feelings over that shit. Like you said, if you were born before 2000, ain't no way you believe in that shit. You should believe in that shit for real, in my mind, bro.
When I see niggas like Blueface and all these dudes, I'm just or online shit, I be wondering why today's man is so soft. And when I mean soft, it's like overtly sensitive. Nigga, they just words. They just words. I remember when I was a younger dude, I used to get mad if somebody be like, especially like if somebody call you a bitch. And it's like, bro, so
there's
what?
two types
I'm not gonna go do a life sentence over somebody calling me a bitch, bro. I'm not gonna do that.
There's two topics I want to talk to you about. We don't talk sports much here, so it's not really a sports topic, but it's two sports-related topics I want to talk to you about today. I want you to pick one. We got Joe Smith on the left hand, and we got we got Marcus Jordan and Larson Pippen on the right hand. Where you want to go, bro? Because those two topics are hilarious to me. I want to get your opinion up for real.
I mean, we could start. Let's start with Larson and Marcus so we can get it out the way. Because I'm over hearing and talking about that.
But look, see, for me, I am too for the most. I was at least until they spoke. I don't know who.
So what happened?
They got an interview. It was an interview on some network. It's Pablo Torre used to be on ESPN. He had they both got on this. They both got an interview, and they said they got Michael Jordan's approval, and it's just the crazy. And then Marcus Jordan goes, if we get married, which they are engaged, Michael Jordan's gonna be the best man. And let me tell you something right now. If I'm Scottie Pippen,
Michael Jordan being the best man and Scottie Pippen's wife.
Let me tell you something right now. If I'm Scottie Pippen, bro, I'm finding Michael Jordan. I'm snuffing him, bro. Now listen. Michael Jordan might be a better basketball player than Scottie Pippen, Joe. But in a fight, give me Scottie, Joe. Give me the country dude with the long ass arms in the fight over Michael Jordan, Joe. He gonna beat his ass. Listen, bro. You gonna be the best man in my wife's marriage to your son? Are we scrapping? We fighting.
If you was Jordan, you're not. Even if you don't like this woman, even if you don't like this woman, you are definitely co-signing this. If you might, yeah, son, go ahead, marry her. Marry her, skeezer. Go ahead, son.
That's crazy. But like, think about this though, because it could be Scottie could be playing a long game. Scottie could be smart and playing a long game, right? Let her get married, and then she go ahead and get divorced from him to get Michael Jordan's money. Get Mike's money off the back end, Joe. Because ain't no way.
He ain't got no access to Mike money like that.
Well, he ain't got his own money. What did he do? What does Marcus Jordan do?
He worked for Jordan Company. So I guess technically it's still Mike money.
He probably the highest paid employee too. Probably the highest paid employee.
All his kids are like high level people.
I watched Succession too. I watched Succession. I watched Succession also. Them niggas wasn't qualified. Them niggas was not qualified. Niggas is not qualified,
Oh,
bro. She finna take Mike's
Marcus is
money on the
Roman,
back
huh?
end, bro. She going the long route, take his money.
Marcus is Roman.
You know what I'm saying?
Sound
He
like the
Roman.
same dude.
He Roman, Joe. That's
Yeah, because
crazy.
like you watch, like, what are you doing even marrying Auntie Larsa? Like,
One,
hey, I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping,
one,
bro.
Future made a song
If you like
about
it, I
her.
love it.
Future fucked her with a Gucci flip flop song, bro. Like you
Hey
can't,
man, you know they don't have but so many to pass around in that tax bracket. I guess they
man.
don't
Let's
have
go
but
for
so many to pass
Scotty
around.
ain't got a daughter you can go after. You going for his ex-wife?
We down here in Brooklyn talking about how much women outnumber us. And I don't know if it's not working for them up there in that tax bracket that way.
Yes, man. Listen, I know a few. Yo, it gotta be some better options out there than Larsa. She's like she 50 years old, bro. You can't have no kids with her. Like, what you doing? You gonna marry her for what? To give her your money? There's no. I don't see what you doing, bro.
Hey man, look. Speaking of giving people money, Joe Smith and his wife. I mean, that was. I ain't gonna lie to you. Look, Joe
I'm
Smith.
in between on this one. Pause. I'm in between there.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you where I'm going with it. Joe Smith, you might need to shut the fuck up and let her do what she got. Let her do what she got to do.
I
You got to
mean,
use what you got to get what you want.
but I mean, like, it can't be a surprise though. I can't find out. You gotta tell me I'm doing this.
You pick that women
I'm
up
going
from
to
the.
accept it. But I can't find out on the side. Hey, my wife got an OnlyFans. What, my wife?
Bro, you found that woman on Bang Bros somewhere.
I mean, yeah, but I'm assuming there's communication if we married. And you gotta tell me you got an OnlyFans.
Out of you, Joe Smith.
I think it was the number one overall pick in the draft at one point, man.
Yeah. How long ago was that?
Long, long,
You see
long,
what he
long
said? He
time
said he
ago.
running out of. He
Long,
said he
long time
running out of
ago.
money. A long time. She
Long
already
time.
said. She already said he running out of. Like, what did Joe Smith got rings?
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think
No rings, bro. You can't tell her what to do.
Joe Smith.
You see Cameron? You see Cameron get fresh with her? Because I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know she looked like. I didn't know she like. Because in the live, she don't look like that. But then when I seen her on Cam
She
show with them
dogged up a
things
little bit.
banging,
She dogged up a little bit.
hey, I was feeling like Cam was feeling.
Cam was like, I can't lie. Your cleavage is incredible. Hey, Cam is great, bro.
Just like that, Joe. You
Cam
did a
is
good
great.
job. You paid for them titties, Joe. You paid for them titties. I ain't mad at you.
He better capitalize off his wife and stop playing. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You
Like,
better be on there with a. You
especially if
better
it's
be
like,
on that
especially if
OnlyFans
it's
with a
solo
Zorro mask
OnlyFans.
on.
It's a solo OnlyFans. I can see if it was other niggas involved.
Are you
she
even in the?
masturbating.
Is Joe Smith in the big three even?
I don't think so. Joe Smith is old, to my knowledge. So Joe Smith.
Bruh, you better be on that damn OnlyFans with a
How old is
Zorro
Joe
mask
Smith?
on.
Let me Google this. How old is Joe Smith, man? Joe Smith. Joe Smith came out like in 95. When Joe Smith come out?
But I don't know. But Joe Smith, you better be on that OnlyFans in a
Yo,
Zorro
this is
mask.
crazy. They didn't
On
show
all
this
your
boy.
shit, bro.
Apparently, his last time playing was 2010, 2011, my boy. And Google is bogus. Google is foul for this. So I pull up Joe Smith. The first thing they showed me is his stats in the year he played his last season. My boy averaged a half a point, 1.3 rebounds, 0.2 assists, and 18% field goal percentage, bro.
Bruh,
He's 48 years old.
Joe, chill out, man.
He was drafted in 95.
Like I obviously you not doing well enough to where she gotta stop doing it forever. If she had to bring the 4-0 back,
Joe Smith, man.
That's it.
Get your own OnlyFans too, bro. You need to go ahead. You need to
he better be on there with a Zorro mask on, doing what he got to do.
You better hold that motherfucking camera, boy. You better do something. You
better lube her up and get her together.
It sounds like you driving Uber at this point. This boy.
She don't went on there, and you already know that as a man, whatever. Because I don't want to speak on nobody as a man, but for her to go out there and say, she done told all the business. I miss my husband. I want him back, but he losing money. Somebody got to do something. Like, she went on TV and said all of this. After the argument went live on, like, the fact that she even went live while they was arguing about it shows how she views this person as a man.
Well, this man played for them every team, boy. He played from 95,
What year did he
98.
get drafted?
Hold on, listen to this. He played for the Warriors, the Sixers, the Timberwolves, the Pistons, the Timberwolves again, the Bucks, the Nuggets, the Sixers again, the Bulls, the
I
Cavaliers,
don't
the
even remember
Thunder.
him on the Pistons.
Nigga, what? He played for the New Jersey Nets. Yo, ass gotta go. Whoever she say, bro, do it, bro. Put the prize to the side, big dog. You know what I'm saying? At least she ain't cheating on you. I can see if she was. I can see if she was cheating with the OnlyFans. She just.
And the way that cleavage look, it's somebody out here trying to give her some money.
I'm sure Cameron is. He finna lose. The Killer got more money than you, Joe. You better relax. Killer,
She going to see Cameron for sure.
With the what's Cameron shit called the pink power, the pink horse. With that shit, yo, Cam go fuck her up, bro. You better at least go get your wife back, bro. Get your wife back. Get your wife back, man. Get your wife back.
Oh man,
Joe Smith is man.
Oh yeah, bro. We gotta. Oh man, 2023.
Have you seen the clips? They've been dropping clips, I guess, from the I guess the Kardashian show is still around. They've been showing like her and Kim Kardashian and her daughter North.
I seen it. I seen the clip of her on there. Look,
yo, the way she be roasting her mama is the greatest thing on the internet right now, bro. North be roasting Kim.
I seen Kim on there. Kim on there looking like a pair of olive pair of Jordan 9s. Like she getting more bronze than bronze every time I see her on the camera.
Yo, the fact that Kim is just no longer
Armenian lady.
The fact she's not thick at all no more is crazy. She just lost all the thickness, bro.
I haven't seen her enough to even know, but I know
she looks like a white girl. She's like a white girl.
I know. No, she done with that bronze ass tan she got looking like a pair of olive 9s.
Like some wheat Tims.
She looked darker than that.
Got some construction.
Yeah, she looked like a pair of beef and broccoli.
With the green eyes. Hell no.
I see the clips and I don't, I just scroll past them. I look at them and go,
I'm not
surprised.
It was one scene when she was like talking to the confessional about how much she loves, talking about saying her work with her daughter. She's going to Pelican Bay to talk to the inmates or whatever. And then the next clip, he got the director or the producer asking North, so what do you like about what your mom does for work? North goes, what does she do? What does she do? I did cry. But the wildest part about the whole time, this girl's out here eating a raw onion. Hey, that's bad parenting, Joe. If your daughter out here eating a raw onion like an apple,
ain't it supposed to be good for you or something?
A raw onion like an apple, though? You can eat like...
I don't know, bro.
Yo, her brother's on 30. Oh, man, that's crazy. That shit's crazy, bro. That shit's crazy.
Yeah, man.
But man, tell me, man, what's going on in life, man? What's been up, dog? Outside of pop culture and shit, what's going on with you, man?
Life is life, bro. I honestly, I don't really I gotta get some sort of back into the city atmosphere or something, because just living in a small town, being in a foreign place where you don't really have a lot of friends, like I don't think I'll be living the type of life a 40-year-old should live, like going on cruises, going on trips, hanging out with your friends. I don't really do none of that stuff, and that void is missing for me. So to be honest, I talk on the phone with my friends a lot. I'm in group chats, I'm online, but I would like to alleviate a lot of that online time spent, because
that's your outlet, bro.
Yeah. So I got to get back in my element, to be honest, because I feel like all I do is try to be a better dad, but that's not easy in a small place where you don't have no family and finances ain't where you want them to be right now and all of that stuff.
Yeah, inflation's a motherfucker, boy.
I just be in focus mode, to be honest, and I don't want to be that at this age, because I don't want to look up and 10 years go by and I'll be 50 and I've been so focused on the accomplishments that I don't enjoy none of this shit.
Right.
And I don't feel like I've actually been doing that, because I'm so bigger picture, trying to get videos on the page, trying to be more successful in the financial aspect of life. And I don't call people enough. I don't I'm baked into my own world, and I be feeling like a robot sometimes. So
Or
that's my. I guess I'm not really a New Year's resolution person, but outside of stacking and trying to set myself up to be better next year, I also want to take a little time and just give give me back to me a little bit.
that balance acts of motherfucker. When that balance act of being responsible, but at the same time living, like, because of course is you're living, but like your whole life can't be working, paying bills, taking care of the family. It can't be your whole life.
And
It just
that's
can't
all
be.
it feels like it is. And
Yeah,
I don't even feel like I'm doing the greatest job at that, to be
exactly.
honest.
Yeah,
I got 3 daughters in 3 different places. Like, it's hard to divvy up time. I ain't spoke to one in a couple, like maybe 2 weeks. Like it's, and I just be going through the hustle and bustle of life. And somebody will be calling me, somebody will call me and be like, yo, I haven't heard from you in a few weeks. And it's like, man, I'm one person. I'm one
yeah,
person, but I
man.
made my bed the way I made it. So I don't complain about it. I just do it. But in doing that, I get wrapped up in my own mind a lot sometimes. And I just tune, I either shut down or I become a robot. And either way to me is robotic. So personal life is just me working on some sort of balance because I don't have any, to be honest.
I feel that. I feel that for sure. Balance is tough, man. It's
That's what I was
tough.
actually going to ask you. I was going to ask you because I've been looking around at the world. I'm very observant. I like to people watch. And like since we both started our podcast. You with Good in the Hood, me with Uncle Big Rants. We kind of did all of that in COVID, and a lot
Mm-hmm.
of things were happening. And I just be looking around now at the world, and I already said we was in our own group chat we was saying, "Yo, nothing's gonna be the same after this." But now I'm looking at stuff not be the same, and even in like trying to find different avenues of employment and all that. I just be looking through job sites to see what they're doing, like what the field is offering.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw, I just saw I saw some jobs like, and they were still like paying people $10 and $15.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it should be illegal for anywhere in the country to pay anybody. I don't care, even if it's teenagers that work at McDonald's,
Mm-hmm.
anybody less than $20 an hour. Anybody at this
That's
point with
it.
how the world has changed since COVID. So I guess that was me asking you, how has your life changed in a place of I guess irreversibility, if that's a word? How
I
has it
thought
changed in ways since COVID that is not going back?
what you just mentioned is a big part of it. Like I feel like my pay rate is not. I'm getting over 20, but like it's still like,
No, no,
man, it's not like,
almost got to work.
especially like in Coach Range, Chicago, I'm in the greater Chicago area, like it's a city like 5 minutes from me, like I'm right here. It's like everything going outside in the city is tough. Like dealing with, I'm saying, women, like that shit's expensive. Like
Man.
family shit's expensive. Like, you know what I'm saying? All that shit, like everything has a cost to it. And like I'm out to a point now where I got a job. I got like I do the little security shit on the side, like 5 days a week down there. Like doing 2 jobs 5 days a week, basically, which is crazy. Especially when the pandemic was happening, like, we was getting free money basically. The government was just giving us free money at a
And
certain
you know
point.
you're not gonna. You know when we get old, we ain't getting no Social Security because of
That
COVID
shit over
now.
with.
So
My
yeah,
pops
that's
on that shit.
dead.
Pops on that shit. He barely gets money. My pops get like, I think maybe 2,500 a month. I think it is, and like that's it. Like like that's all you get for the
Mm-hmm.
month. And you think about that shit sounds cool. But we do the math in your head. That's what 5,000 times six is 30,000 a year. Like what you doing with
That's
that?
basically that's basically what the average McDonald's employee makes.
You know what I'm saying? Like part time, like type shit. Like that's crazy. Like I don't want
And
to.
I saw a study that said now that 80% of the country can't own a home now at this point
Real
or something
shit.
like that.
Real shit.
And I guess that brings me to a topic I want to talk about. We always podcasting about podcasts, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was watching Earn Your Leisure last week, and
You was.
Rashad was talking about he was talking about volunteer in so many words. He was talking about voluntary digital slavery.
Mm.
And he was basically talking about a lot of the stuff that we talk about on these podcasts, whether it be Joe Budden getting snuffed or whose album was better, who sold what, all the little trending pop culture topics, right? And he was saying how the average person is so consumed in that we aren't thinking about how to better ourselves or further our life. We say basically he was saying that I don't. I'm prefacing what he said, but he basically said the average person is wasting their lives with frivolous pop culture topics instead of focusing on how to better yourself so that we're not living the way we live.
And
what do you think about that?
For me, like I appreciate all those financial literate people like EYL, they got Ian, even like Ish from the Joe Budden podcast, like all these people who talk about financial literacy. But I feel like a big chunk of what they miss, and one was he's 100% correct. What he's saying is 100% correct. I feel like a big chunk of what he's missing is that people do that kind of stuff for escape of their reality, an escape of their reality that they just it takes money to make money. No matter what you say, no matter how you want to slice it. Like if you got to invest your money and there's a chance you losing your money, it's like a waste of money to a person who's struggling. Like if I gamble and putting my money up for an investment and that investment doesn't work, I just not only did I just give up money I can't afford, but now I have to work double hard to get that money back, and it causes depression. And people also very much have a mind state of live for the now in many ways in regard. So like if I gotta sacrifice my escapes to have a chance of making money, but in that it's that time period of the struggle. I'm saying we already struggling. To struggle more just seems like such a heavy load, such a heavy weight, especially people with families and other things going on. It's so many circumstances, and that you can call them excuses. They could be excuses, but it takes discipline. It takes hard work. It takes a lot to sacrifice all that time and all that money. And money now it's so hard to just hold on to money. Money just go. Money. I feel like everyone at our level, at least speaking for myself, my level, then they're bleeding money, living check to check. You know what I'm saying? Like every dollar each check. Like Chipotle is like splurging. Like or like take my girl to a nice restaurant is like, man, if I do my math, if I spend $200, $300 right now, I gotta get some extra hours. You know what I'm saying? I got just that. That's like a whole.
And you don't even have no kids.
You know what I'm saying? Like, exactly. I can't imagine, bro. I be saying all the time, bro, I can't even imagine having kids. I joke all the time with my girl, yo, my pops and my brother, my children. I'm cool. I take care of these people. I gotta take care of their ass. My mom's, my family is my kids. I don't need no more stresses. I'm good right now.
That's what I said. Like people think I'm an asshole now. We broke. Where do we get some money?
And like for me, I'm the kind of guy like this is my biggest problem in my life is that I'm a nice person to a degree where like I will give my last to somebody I see struggling, even though I need that. But
I'm struggling. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the same. So for me, if I had kids, well, we'd be living in a box somewhere.
You don't know how many times I've been on the verge of that in the last year and a half. That's why I had to go back to a city because being in a small town is a ceiling over it.
But the thing about the city is just so fucking expensive. It's like,
that's why I moved out of it for so long. Yeah. But it's like pick your poison. It's not a lot of opportunity, or
exactly
where it's a little tougher to live, but you got more options.
Exactly, and I be with the EYL dudes on everything they say. Everything they say sounds amazing, and it's also like, but you gotta. I hear what you're saying, but I need some examples. I'm gonna just show like show me. Like I have to sit with a financial advisor for like to really get understanding of it. Show me with my budget, with my money I have. Show me how I can do what you're telling me to do.
You know what?
What you saying sounds mythical, damn it. You sound like
that would be a great topic to get a character like Harris on here. Because Harris is in the finance.
I ain't took the Harris in a minute.
He's in the finance, and you know we talk on occasion about some of this stuff. And I know he's a fairly new parent, and I'm sure he has to do what he has to do to make his ends meet as well. But sometimes we be talking, and he be having a lot of great poignant points. And in my mind, I'd be like, he talk like this is not that easy. But
Facts. They
he's
make
a
it
bit more
sound like it's the
financial.
easiest. Like shit, just
He's
take
a
a
bit
humble.
more financially literate than I am, though.
Yeah,
So I could
exactly.
under. So he would actually be a great topic, like a great conversation to have on here because we do. I think we should expand our conversations to some of the things we talk about, and I guess that's why I would ask you who that's a question I got. Who do because everything evolves, right? We're starting off. I can already see in episode what is it 7? I can
Mm-hmm.
already see in episode 7 how I'm evolving from episode 1 because a little bit more of my I don't care. A little bit more of
But
my demeanor is coming out.
I want to tell you straight up,
See
like
yourself.
this is why I'm so appreciative of you because, like, for me, like you mentioned COVID and like how everything was like we all working in COVID. Like when COVID ended, it was tougher for me to get my co-host of the Good and Hood Pod together and do a central location and record. And they were not into the whole Zoom thing for it. They weren't really into it. We tried a couple of times and should be going in the background. It was hard to edit out. I just did one with the homie Yogi recently, and it was dope. So hope we do it again soon. But it's like to find to have passion at a time where there's no income coming from it immediately. It people don't. What we're doing right now is an investment. Like what I was talking about earlier, this is an investment. So like if it's not bringing income right now, it's like
It's
man,
hard to get people
I'm
on it. Yeah,
saying
people don't
and
see it.
and also people also shout out to the guys, but they also didn't see it. They didn't have the same passion I have for it. They were talking shit with me. And that's all good. That's all good. But at the same time, it's like it's work to it besides just talking shit. Like for you, for instance, you do the editing. You do an amazing job with editing. But like for instance, so
Thank you, sir.
I bring to the table. I got the Zoom account. I upload it to the files. I'm saying you edit it. It's like it's a teamwork there. I'm saying while for me, back when we was doing Good and Hood consistently, it was like I was getting them together. I was recording. I was bringing my equipment. I was uploading it. I was editing it. It's like man, it's a lot of shit. And then on top of that, it was one moment I said to take a break for a second. So took a break for a second because I forgot what happened. Something happened that fucked me up. My car, I crashed my car, put my car up. It was just hard for me to move around. And after that, a month went by, 2 months went by, and I look back now like, damn, it's been 2 years to we recorded a real Good in the Hood episode, all 4 of us. And like that shit went by so fast, bro. Like when I think the pandemic was 2021, the shit ended in 21. We did 111 episodes between 2020 and 2021. We did 111 episodes in a year span, that COVID span. It's like and also it was discouraging for me because I felt like 100 episodes was the mark for me. And when I felt like nothing really improved, nothing really advanced after the 100 episodes, like, what am I doing? What we doing here? And of course, I had you on a few episodes. It was me, you, Yogi, and Smoothie was on a couple episodes. It was great. Like, all right, bet me and Vic can really knock
it's a great dynamic. Yeah.
And I would love to get Yogi and Smoothie back on with us. And it'd be dope. And shout out to Bro J Black too. But like, it's just about like everything has to be work ethic. Everything has to be discipline is a key to everything. I feel like discipline, balance, all that shit goes hand in hand, and it's about how you manage that and maintain that. And it ain't easy. Like it's simply not easy, and you can't do it. I really feel like you can't do it alone. I feel like it's impossible to do it alone right now. In
yeah, because I felt like I flourished in COVID because I'm an omnivore.
Likewise.
I'm an omnivore. I'm extroverted. When it's time to be extroverted, I'm a social butterfly and I thrive in that. When it's time to be, but I prefer to be introverted. But I mix both well. But in COVID, when they had to make everybody go in the house, I was so excited for that because that's my bag, being in the house. So I flourished in that, and I was an essential worker who was working 2 jobs. I flourished in it.
You was working your ass off of COVID. And you was on
coming
Clubhouse.
Out of it,
and you was on Clubhouse with it.
I was on Clubhouse, and I was doing a podcast, and I had my
nigga had his pod set up in the lunchroom of his job. He had the pod set up in the lunchroom. He was getting Uncle Vic rants off, bro. You hear me? My nigga was getting to it. G. That shit was a legendary era.
Flourished in that. Yeah, my first 5 episodes of Uncle Big Ranch, I'm in the hospital, low key. Niggas thought I was in a podcast studio. I'm in a hospital where I work at during
Getting to
COVID,
it. Getting to it.
beginning of COVID. But
Facts.
that's what I'm saying. I flourished in that. But the hard adaptation for me was when it was over, and then we had to come out of it.
Mm-hmm.
When we had to come out of it, it fucked me up. My relationship, it didn't do the best for us. It didn't do the best for just my relationship with my kids. Like it was coming out of it was real shell shocking for me, and I feel like
Yeah.
I actually feel like I haven't gotten a step back since, and it's coming back now. It's starting to like, I'm starting to see who I want to be coming out of this now.
I've been trying to figure out how, bro. I feel like I had so much more time during COVID. And I be trying to sit back and just think about how the fuck I was still working.
Because everybody was in the house.
But like I wasn't doing security during COVID. And I was on my health shit. I was cooking healthy, eating healthy, all that shit. I wasn't drinking really at all. I drink so much now. Like it's like it's crazy. Like, I gotta chill out. Like, bro, I gotta chill. I bleed tequila right now.
Bro, I was 3 years. No drinking or smoking or none of that.
Yeah, shit.
COVID, all that shit. But that's why
I wasn't drinking COVID. I got out of COVID. I started drinking more, which is crazy.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't start drinking until we came out of it.
Oh, out of it. Okay, real shit. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
But even that, like, I'm cutting back again because I'm figuring out who I want to be now. But it took a while to adjust to figure out. That's why I said, like, who do you see us? Like, I guess we can't debate on who we see ourselves becoming in this podcast space, but we're definitely going to evolve in it.
For sure.
So,
for sure.
And now that I'm on this public display more, I assess myself more, and I ask myself often, Vic, who do you want to be as you evolve through this? I mean, of course, I'm gonna be myself, but you can also see room for growth when you watch yourself.
And I've been like debating because, of course, like I said, I appreciate you. You influenced me in many ways. I'm saying, and like, I want to get back to doing what I started the pod off as. What started my pod off for me was me just talking. Me. Like, it was just me talking. Mm-hmm. And I want to do more of that, more getting into my mental space and just talking shit out. Like, I feel like that's just important. And like, this right here is a dope moment. We'll fuck the pop. I tell you all the time, fuck that pop culture shit. Fuck the hot topics. Like, the real life shit is what connects and what moves shit forward more so than anything.
It's what makes us non-robotic.
Exactly. Like, I don't want to dish your man, but like I don't want to be like Fabulous when like I look back 10 years from now and all my metaphors are like are dated to that moment in time. I hate when that happens in music when I can tell when this song came out because of the bars in the song. Like I want that timeless shit makes it matters more than just talking about, oh yeah, this week Joe Smith's wife. Like this.
That's why I wanted, when I started Uncle Big Ranch. So obviously it was to be entertaining because people told me I was. I didn't even believe that at first. Sure. But then a big part of it was also so that my evolution could be captured on camera. So in the moment I'm not here, when my children still are, whatever they're going through, like they could possibly go back and see something and learn from something I did right or wrong.
They can still hear your advice, your wisdom about your physical.
Exactly.
Oh, shit.
Because some days I fuck up and I say crazy stuff, and then other days
You've been on there for a long time. Would you ever like a long form blogger? Did you ever have like a blog or anything like that?
No. Before podcasting, nothing. I wanted to do podcasts when I first got into Joe Budden and Drink Champs, but that was early. I was on the first episode. I listened to them guys from the first episode pretty much. So I've always wanted to do it.
Like for me,
I didn't see the avenue for me to do it.
This has been a passion of mine. It's been something I've been doing, I've been trying to do since high school, bro. I've been on this shit like.
Was rapping.
Huh?
Niggas was rapping.
Like I was rapping. I was rapping. I had a blog at the blog spot, and I had my own website on WordPress. I went to college and did that shit a little bit. Like, media's always been a thing I've always been interested in, especially since I stopped. After I stopped rapping. When I stopped rapping, I knew I was trash. Like, all right, This I want
I
to be a
didn't see you
spectator.
rap. I don't think you was as trash as you say you were.
I wasn't trash, but I'm telling you, what made me trash for me is because like back then, shout out to the bro Sab. Sab was like the engineer producer of the group he was in, and mind you, I'm from 18. He was like 14, 13. I had this little nigga there for hours. We recording one verse. Like we do another take, another take, another take. I just couldn't get through that shit. Like, I just like I'm tired of this shit. I'm done. Because plus Mello and Joe and them was going crazy. It was nasty. It was monsters.
I'm actually I be wanting to play with it again sometimes still, but
I'm actually Smooth to be trying to get me to do that shit, like right to that shit.
I'm actually still nice. I just don't care to do it because I don't.
Yeah.
Rappers left a pause, a bad taste in my mouth in a lot of cases. Even when I see shit like J. Cole versus Soulja Boy, like I don't. When I see stuff like that, when I listen to Griselda, when I hear Griselda,
I hated Soulja Boy did that. I hated Soulja Boy did that.
When I hear Griselda or Ransom or something make me want to rap, I feel it, and then something like that happens, and then it's like I don't.
Real quick, mentioning that and just doing the whole hot topic thing. Did Wayne get Benny? Or was it even?
I heard it yet. I saw
heard
the
Big
video.
Dog yet? That song
I heard it, but I ain't got into my breakdown bag.
When I first heard it, like I think when you first listen, you're gonna be like, "Oh, Wayne got him," because Wayne's going punchline heavy. But Benny, I think it was a different sound from Benny, and I appreciated that because it wasn't Benny in his usual pocket.
I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I've been listening to this weekend? Because and something that I would never normally go listen to.
Hope it ain't Taylor Swift.
I was listening to.
I hope it ain't Taylor Swift.
No, I ain't doing that. I ain't had enough. I done had enough with white women, bro. I'm good.
Oh shit.
I'm going more. I've been going into my. I was in Doja bag this weekend. I was in the Doja.
A new album?
Doja, yeah. Oh, Doja.
Yeah, I heard good things about a new album. I've not listened to it yet. It's not really.
Album is, and the only reason I had no desire to go listen to it, but Los called her the female Kendrick, and I almost felt the way about that.
Listen to it. Like, that would strive me to listen.
I almost felt the way about that because I'm like, y'all don't see Rhapsody running around here. But when I heard it, I kind of understood his. I understood it, and the Doja album is fire. It ain't really my bag of tea. Like I probably wouldn't go back to it too much, or maybe I would. Who knows? But the album is fire, and that I can say. And I can see. I think that's why somebody would put her and him in the same box. Because now that he said that, I wanted to say that's Rhapsody, but I could really put Rhapsody more in a Cole bag.
When she says Kendrick, he says Kendrick, he's mean like Kendrick today or like Kendrick, like.
I'm gonna have to ask him that. Because I think he means.
I don't like today's Kendrick. I'm not really a fan of today's.
I think it's a mixture, but I think that Doja is because she got her poppy stuff on there, but it's she's doing a lot of rapping on there too, and I was surprised, and it was a pleasant surprise. So for him, that's one of his albums of the year. I don't know if it's that much for me, but I wouldn't be mad at nobody who puts that album.
I don't think sitting here right now. I don't think I can give a top 10 album of the year right now.
I don't have one.
I don't think I have 10 albums that I can definitively say with my top 10. I don't think I listen to 10 albums this year. I don't think I listen to 10 new albums this year.
I don't have one. It feels like more news. This has been a newsy year. Like Uncle Murder is gonna have a ball with this year. Pause. Like this is a newsy year.
Yeah, it really is.
It's like more newsy than it is more musically. So it is what it is. Like I just saw the rapper from New Orleans, D1, call out Meek and Ross for you. Did you see that?
Why would Ross get so mad about that, bro?
Ross got mad?
He didn't get mad, but he like mocked the dude's accent and said, I give 5,000 turkeys away every Thanksgiving. What do you do for the kids? He's some other shit like he tried to joke it off kind of, but
when he could have worked with homie. But that's what it goes back. It goes back to the episode we said earlier in this episode. Niggas' pride be hurt and they can't come out as men and say something. Everybody gotta. And I ain't against clowning somebody.
My thing is why address it?
And cracking jokes.
Why even address it though? Like why? If that's the case, why even address it? Like D1, I know who D1 is, kind of, but like
I do
he ain't really a big enough name for Ross to like have to clown him. Like just ignore it if you don't want to talk about it. or like you said, work with them. If I'm saying,
We respect the people to be mature, and maturity is dead.
but
And I'm a
D1 clap back also and was like, not clap back, but like he responded like, bro, I've been a middle school teacher, I've been a rapper. I currently teach at Tufts University. He broke down. He helps with prisons. He helps kids and get scholarships. Like he broke down what he does. And like, now look at you, Ross. You did all that clowning and shit. And now, buddy, had to son you real quick. And you could just work with the man.
Right. Yeah. I thought it was a good opportunity.
It was
for
a
them
great
niggas together
opportunity.
and do something, but they, yeah.
Plus, New Orleans and Miami is close. Like, bro, come on, bro.
Yeah, man. I seen what was I about to say, bro? A lot. It's so much stuff happening, bro. I can't even keep up with it no more. We'll get on this episode right now, and the news cycle is going to be something crazy. Right before I got on here, I saw a clip of Tasha K stumping some dude out in the party.
I saw that shit too. She got busy. I saw a motherfucker say that Joe Budden needs to hire a security team. I did that crying, bro. I was there crying. Oh shit, man. Shit different, man.
Joe Budden's Colin Powell.
Oh shit, man.
Oh my God, where are we going? No, where are we? Like, this is 2023. 2024 is gonna be for the bullshit, bro. We get 100%. Ready. 100%. We can get ready.
There's no way to predict what's gonna happen. There's no way to predict that shit. Next year can be anything, bro. Like after I experienced the pandemic and come out of a pandemic and experience like the Will Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith shit and all the shit that I've experienced in my life the last couple of years, bro, like anything is possible.
I'm afraid.
If you was to tell 15-year-old Justin the shit that I've seen in the last 4 years, I'd be like, nigga, what?
I'm terrified, bro. I'm terrified.
What? Just the last 4 years.
Right now, I feel like I'm a hood Nostradamus right now because I've been predicting a few things. You see it, I said it when J. Cole and Yachty dropped Secret Recipe. They was gonna start resurfacing. Since then, we done had Daylight do one. Cameron did one. Mm-hmm. Loaded Lux just did one. And King Los just did one.
I ain't see Luxus. I saw Los. And I saw Daylight.
That's what I've been on this weekend. I've been on that. I've been on like that's 5 of them so far. And we ain't even finished the year out yet. So it's like I think we're gonna get a couple more. And we cannot. I don't even mean to be rushing through these because King Los was dope. We know that. King Los was an alien. We gotta go through that. We cannot get out of here without going back, without revisiting what we started this episode with, because we glanced over Joe Budden getting snuffed, and we ain't talked about Rory and Mal and them responding to the Need to Know podcast episode. But most importantly, we haven't talked about Mal blocking you.
Yo, Mal blocked me, bro. That's crazy, man. I was kind of hurt. Like, not Mal, but Rory blocking me. I'd be like, all right, it's Rory blocking me. Mal blocked me. Oh, Davis, that's crazy. Like, all I was trying to say pretty much was, as a fan, because I'm gonna tell you what happened. So, you know, Mal's an asshole online. Like, not an asshole, like in a good way. Like, he's a funny asshole. He just posted like 10 laughing emojis after them saying, I'm not sure if it was after the news of Joe getting snuffed or after the whole secret meeting clip came out from Need to Know podcast. Either way, I quote tweeted it. I was like, man, I never want one of my homies to end up hating me this much. Pretty much saying, like, I hate to see how much these dudes have just like, I don't think there's ever a world and possibility when Joe and Mal will ever be cool again. Just off of the things I've heard Mal say, things I heard Joe say.
I think Rory and Joe would be cool before Mal and Joe get cool.
And going back to your pride thing, I think them two dudes have too much pride to ever apologize to each other, whoever's wrong in that scenario, or even listen to each other talk about it. I think neither one of them reach out to each other ever again in life because I can just see how they going about things. So I quote tweeted saying that, and then I go back to my Twitter. I got like 5 likes on the joint, and I just happened to click Mal's name. Let's just say Mal blocked you. I said, damn. And then also,
Mal seems to be the more emotional one though in the scenario.
He does now, but I feel like
Mal trying to play it cool and all that, but Mal Maul hurting, man.
A clip just came out. I guess they did a Patreon episode. I don't have their Patreon, but there's a clip came out from their
Oh, they
Patreon.
responded to the secret meeting. I
Yeah,
did, but before I got on here, I saw they was talking about the secret meeting. They called Savon a liar. They called Scream Man a liar. They called Punch a snitch. They went
yeah.
in from
And
what I hear.
I guess
I didn't listen to it.
and then I guess Queen Flip I guess took a dig at them I guess, and Rory mentioned it tomorrow. Rory was like, "Yeah, and Flip dissed you," and Mom was like, "Why? What did I do?" I'm like, I guess I feel like I'm not say Maul's emotional, but I think he's at a point where he's just tired of the whole conversation. I think he wants to just move on and like disregard that ever happened.
But does he though?
I think he does. I don't think.
Go behind the paywall.
I don't think Maul plays
Joe
into that
Budden
shit.
and-
I really don't think Maul knows anything about what goes on in the Joe Budden world unless Rory tells him or his mentions tell him. I don't think he is really I really believe that shit. I think they go watch NBA and goes to buy gym shoes.
I don't think Maul. I think Maul live in his own world, and I'm
I
always the guy.
I think he lives his own world.
I think I'm always the guy who defends Maul because I'll be like, I understand Maul's type of guy. We just kind of.
I remember when Buddy came to the
upbringing.
I remember when Buddy first came to the pod. I'm like, this dude, he changed the game. I feel like he elevated the pod to a whole new level. That shit was incredible.
And I was screaming Rory and Maul was better when they got the new iteration with Ice and Ish, but now they done found their chemistry. They out of it. Yeah. But when they initially first came, I thought Rory and
Rory I didn't like Ice at
first. Better for a minute.
I didn't like Ice for a long time.
Either.
Not because of like Ice just has this certain. He hates. I think he really hates being in public. I can just tell the way he talks. He's not want his opinion to be out there because his opinion is harsh.
But the more he talks, the more I fuck with Ice. Ice just remind me of a nigga. A nigga. Yeah. A nigga's nigga. This is who I am. If I evolve, I evolve. If I don't, I don't. Whatever.
Yeah, and my stance is my stance.
So I can't. He fuck with Detroit heavy, so I can't not fuck with him. Ice. He fuck with Detroit too.
You gotta respect anybody that says my stance is not here to try to convince you to agree with me. I'm just telling you my stance. You agree or disagree, I don't care. I'm just telling you how.
And that's how I'm coming to the pod. That's how I come on to this pod. So I can't look at him who feels that way, and I feel the exact same way, and feel a way about him feeling that way.
But yeah, real shit. Like I get. After I sat back though and looked at it, I get why Maul blocked me because I apparently I see after that he blocked a bunch of people. Bro, just trying to he does not want to have this interaction with nobody regarding Joe. I guess in that regard, I guess whatever. But like blocking somebody just seems so weird to me. I've never blocked anybody, so I've never blocked.
I won't say it seems weird because I can understand. I was not really into the blocking thing for real. But I do understand.
I understand why. I understand why you block. I do understand,
especially because they don't tell it how many times when you got that many followers. And exactly. All that, you probably get tired of just hearing people talk about something. I
don't hear you talk no more. Block. I can see that. I can say I understand it, but at the same time,
come on, Ma. It wasn't that serious.
It wasn't that deep, bro. It wasn't that deep,
bro. Unblock my man, bro. I don't care. That's one thing I don't think I've ever been done. I've been blocked by a few battle rappers, but
to my knowledge, I'm blocked by 2 people. And it's Maul. You gonna laugh at this, but you gonna laugh your ass off. I'm blocked by Maul and Westside Gun.
What the fuck is blocked by Westside Gun?
Well, you know me, man. I be saying my shit. I be giving my opinion. That's all.
How can you be blocked by Westside?
It's crazy. I don't know what I said.
You blocked by all the niggas that probably got ice blocked.
Basically,
yeah.
Man. But I'm like, I give my opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's all I did.
Hey, man. I mean, because I can understand that. I don't ever want to be.
I got black by Westside like maybe 2 years ago during the pandemic for sure.
How you get Westside? What you say about Westside?
I forgot what I said. But it's a couple years now. I just double checked yesterday. When it happened yesterday, I double checked to see if I was still blocked by him. I'm still blocked. Okay. He ain't doing unblocking yet.
Oh man. Oh God, bro. We just what a time.
What a time. But like even like on Facebook, I never unfriended nobody. I don't do that shit. Like whatever.
I do that shit. I block niggas. I don't do much of it, but if I don't want to talk to you, I unfriend you. I ain't really blocking.
I almost blocked one person. That was your boy Mike Gibbs. Shout out to Mike Gibbs. He almost got blocked. He's the first one to almost get blocked. he almost got blocked.
I'm finna get some of his clothing until he got a nice little clothing brand.
Bro, nice.
He done moved to Texas and then started rebranding this stuff. And I've been talking to him recently, so I want to get
his
some of his clothing on.
His design game is crazy.
I seen some of his new clothes. That shit all right.
Shout out to him.
All right. So I'm actually try to get him to sponsor some things on here and get him. We need
a logo. We have the picture of the kids. We like a B and S or a BS logo. That'd be fire. Like a little.
I can figure that out.
I'm saying something like that. That'd be hard.
I can figure that out. It'd
be fire.
That's doable. That's doable.
Are we Bishop and Shield podcast or are we Bishop and Shield show? How are we doing this?
The way I see it is both. We want to be on streaming platforms, so it's a podcast, but it's a show.
Bishop and Steel show.
And I feel like when we get more mobile, I'm gonna be there doing some physical episodes in person, so we can really get the chemistry going. So, hey man, the possibilities are endless for Bishop and Steel right now. We only 7 episodes in.
We mentioned Nelly earlier in the pod, and there was an interesting post that came on Shade Room, I think, earlier this week. I want to ask you about which Air Force One song is harder, Nelly's Air Force Ones or Jeezy's Air Force One?
Jeezy.
I'm
not even do that. The fuck?
Walk a mile in my Air Force.
You can get me two parts. The fuck out of here. We talking about Jeezy.
I feel like Nelly's probably deserve more of a Nike check, but as far as the song go,
Nelly's is the pop culture song. You know, Jesus is the street, and I'm always lean toward the street more.
I saw a comment in it about Jeezy's for the black Air Force Ones, Nelly's for the colorful ones.
I was about to say the same thing, bro. I saw that, but I like the other one, Air Force Twos, Southern Chevy, Struggle. You ain't gotta be in mine. That one. Yeah. And I want them all up there. I done seen it. Hey, that's my world right there.
Yes, sir.
I'm go crazy. But I don't think we should be comparing. That's apples and cornbread. That ain't even what are we talking about?
All right, one of these debut albums has to go. Mm-hmm. Get Rich, College Dropout, Reasonable Doubt, or what's the fourth one? Good Kid, Mad City.
You say one has to go?
Yeah.
There's one?
Yeah. You
say Reasonable Doubt, Get Rich or Die Trying, College Dropout, or Good Kid?
Yes, sir.
You can drop out of there.
What? I ain't see that coming. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can disagree more. Couldn't disagree more.
I know you can't disagree more, but I don't. I tell you, I'm a street guy. You the soul Aquarian.
True.
I want to hear the DS to play this motherfucker tape. Come on, I'll kill you. I ain't playing. Dig what I'm saying, homie. I ain't playing. I couldn't flip and I'ma kill you.
I ain't getting ready to get rich. I'm not getting rich. I
need Good Kid, Mad City. And Reasonable Doubt ain't going nowhere.
Do you need Good Kid, Mad City? Yeah. Over College Dropout?
Yes, I don't need Dropout like that.
What?
Dropout is half skits. We broke.
They said we wouldn't make it past 25. Jokes on you. Jesus Walks, nigga, through the wire. Racism still allowed. They just be concealing it. What?
After who he turned up to be? Man, he don't get the fuck out of here with that album. At least Kendrick's still Kendrickin'.
Is he? Kendrick, I'm telling you, he has one more album. He has one more album on the level of Mr. Morale, and I'm talking good shit about to all you Kendrick fans.
I don't think he's gonna do another album. I don't think we get another Kendrick album.
What he has, to my knowledge, his income. What separates Drake, J. Cole, and Kendrick to me is that Drake has incomes everywhere. I don't see Kendrick and Cole doing too much outside of rap. I feel like that's their main income. Well, Cole has a label at least. Kendrick has that PG Lane, but all he has is Baby Keem, and Baby Keem drops when Kendrick drops.
I guess. I don't know. But we don't know what he's doing.
I'm really surprised that Kendrick left TDE. I would love to get the real backstory to that.
I'm not.
Because TDE is I feel like it's All they need now is
fulfill his
if
contract.
SZA leaves TDE at any point, bro, it's gonna be ugly out there for TDE. Real ugly. Real ugly. TDE so gangster, bro, that I'm saying this. Jump on a ledge. I'm going on a ledge right now. The fact that the Isaiah Rashad she got brushed under the rug like that is amazing to me. That shit got brushed under the rug so swiftly.
We're in a time, bro, where that don't matter.
Isaiah Rashad was caught on camera sucking dick, bro. Dwight Howard been bashed over DMs for like a month.
But that's what I'm saying. Isaiah Rashad doesn't have as much notoriety as Dwight Howard does.
He signed a TDE though.
If it was Kendrick, then we talk about a different thing. If it was like J-Rock,
you're right. If it was Kendrick, that'd be great. The world would explode.
No disrespect, Kendrick.
Respectfully. Shout out to the guy. Do not block me.
I'm just saying.
I don't want to be blocked by Kendrick.
Nah, we don't want to be blocked by nobody else.
Yo, Maul blocking me is crazy.
Till we get to the bag, these niggas can block us all day. Fuck y'all.
Damn, Maul. Damn, man.
When we get to the bag, you niggas can block us all day. Fuck
all
y'all.
Day.
Niggas don't. You can block us now. We ain't gonna stop talking about you, niggas.
Facts.
I know that. Y'all are public figures now.
The thing I love with the podcasters do, because Maul was talking about this kind of when the clip I was talking about the Clean Swift thing. He was like, "Why do y'all care about what other people do? Y'all don't know." I'm like, bro, that's your whole job. That's literally your job. And I still
ask myself that question. People are. That's always my stance in these public. Like we talk about it because we're talking about it for algorithmic purposes. But outside of that, I don't care about none of this shit. I don't care. That's why I kind of understood where Rashad was going with the digital slavery thing. We in this motherfucker playing to these phones all the time, just talking about pop stories. We could be out here.
Like I go on Twitter once in a while. I see the JBTV community thing I'm in. And I be like, man, y'all really be in this mod. Like, y'all be in this mod all day. Y'all be on the Twitter Spaces.
Salute to Athena. That's her baby right there.
Real? I didn't know Athena was on there.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Athena.
She created it.
Oh shit! Go crazy. The goddess.
Yeah, man.
She don't play no games.
The goddess is doing a lot of dope things, and I've been speaking to her
that's the meme queen, Joe. She's the best. The memes off. She get meme off quick.
You see the one she did where Joe chasing ice.
I died,
Mario
bro.
Kart.
I died, my boy.
Salute to my girl Dub G, man.
She did shit quick.
My girl Dub G don't play no games, bro. I'm smoking to her about getting her on the pod too, so she'll be coming through soon.
Shout out to Athena.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to Cobb. Shout out to all the people. You know who Cobb is?
That's what I said, man.
I feel like anybody knows you know. Who's Cobb, man?
Ooh.
Cobb. CAWBB. That nigga be on Twitter. If you don't know him, no one knows him then.
I don't know. You know what I'm talking about, though, right? I don't know. I know you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know.
That dude is a mystery. I don't know who this nigga is, bro. Remember years ago they said it was Joe. They used to say it was Joe back in the day.
Yeah, I don't think that's Joe. But...
I don't think it's Joe now. I know it's not Joe now. But it's wrong back.
I didn't think it was Joe back then. I'm like, why would Joe be doing this?
Joe, interesting nigga, man. There's no telling what that nigga. It's an interesting nigga, Joe. I'm not going to no strip club that I be naming on the pod after I tell niggas to suck my dick, bro. Without a gun on me. Something's gonna be on me. I have a gun, or somebody with me gonna have a gun. Somebody gonna have something on them. I'm not getting snuck, bro. It's not happening. If I get snuck, you getting stabbed. That's how it's going down. Real shit. If
I'm coming with the Goonies. Like I'm not going. Man, I already told. Whenever I get into these online dust up with people, and I like I said, I know that next year I'm gonna start coming back outside. Bro. I'm gonna start going to more battle rap events. If niggas think I'm coming to the battle rap event butt naked, you got me.
Mentioning battle rap, bro. Did you see A-Verb on Math Hopper show? A-Verb on
speaking of A-Verb, and we don't get into it this episode because I gotta go soon. But speaking of A-Verb, do you know him and Talib Kweli beefing?
Who Talib not beefing with, man? Jesus.
Shit, Talib. Me and him had beef on Instagram a few
I remember this. I remember
this. He called me a Nazi or something. I'm almost sure he called me a Nazi. Like we
He did call you a
squashed it.
Nazi.
It's cool.
You was damn near trying to reason with him too. You was being hella like for you, that was
Hey,
respectful.
dog.
For you, that was respectful as hell.
I would have called because normally I'd have told him like, look, that's what he said. He tried to say I was threatening him, and I'm like, Talib, bro, if I was threatening you, you wouldn't
You
know
would
it.
know. You would feel the threat.
No,
You would
I'm
feel the
actually
threat.
like agreeing with you, but like I don't have time for it. But that, next episode, please book. We got to get into Talib's Instagram. We have
For
to
sure.
get into Talib's
For
Instagram
sure.
because I don't know what's going
It's
on.
great.
But
He was my favorite
I've
rapper as a
seen
kid.
clips of the Averb stuff on Matt's podcast, and that's Verb's energy. If you follow his YouTube page, that's what he talk about. He like Verb Samuel. He
Yo,
has went viral.
Verb went on Mav shit and said that men are not able to just be with one woman chemically. Like we pretty much.
You think he wrong?
I don't think he's wrong. I mean, yeah, I do think he's wrong. Chemically, yes, I think he's wrong. I don't think every man can handle that. But I don't feel like I need to have multiple women the rest of my life. I gotta have it's too much stress for one. You motherfuckers is stressful, bro.
Is it?
Now, listen.
Not if you checking them at the
world,
gate and you.
In a perfect world, if I have unlimited money, yes, get it done. You know what I'm saying? I can do it.
But he's not necessarily saying he didn't say be in a relationship with all of them. He just talking about knocking some down. This here. Now look,
he said the part that he said.
Here's where my inner womanizer. Here's where my inner womanizer comes out.
Real quick, before he said that, hold that thought real quick. The part that he got me with that fucked me up. He said that men can have a better chance of fucking multiple women back to back to back than fucking their one girl back to back. I said, oh, he's crazy. So he pretty much said you can.
I think it's the verbiage he used. I think he worded it wrong, and I get what he was saying. But Verb also, his bag is being polarizing and narcissistic. So he gonna say it the way he said it because nigga, that's what he did. 7 million on Twitter. He know what he doing. Verb is very intelligent. So I'm not gonna debate on semantics when I know what he's saying. You know what he's saying.
True.
You know exactly what he's saying is that we would flourish more if the opportunity was at our foot to just knock a bunch of down in the night, whatever, as opposed to laying up with this one who got this obligation. Want you to go make her a sand. Want you to go get up and do something for you know what he's saying.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
You know what he's saying.
You broke it down better than he did, for sure. You broke it down better than he did.
He's talking about the obligation of being. He's talking about the obligation of being with one woman as opposed to being able to do what the fuck you want to do as a man. We thrive in that. If we had that opportunity to thrive in that as opposed to being a monogamous man, that takes work for us to do that. That's like I gotta genuinely care about you, love you. I want to see you do well. I like your mama, maybe stuff like that. Whereas opposed to innately, instinctually, our animalistic instinct says, you know what time it is.
I know some women that act like niggas though. That be fucking niggas like niggas fuck women.
I do too. And usually those types be the ones that like Uncle Tommy touched them or something. Bro, come on. That's not naturally who they are, bro.
Do not clip this part.
Trigger warning. I'm sorry for not saying trigger warning first. But
Uncle Tommy touched me.
Like, you know the ones that like usually are like that. They have something really traumatic.
Trauma.
We just come out like that. Not all of us, I don't think, but more than not, to be honest. So I don't think he was very wrong in what he said. I just think the way he worded it was visceral. But Verb is a battle rapper. He's gonna get visceral, and it served his purpose. This nigga done made every plug site.
Facts.
Like Miss Hustle won that battle, and his round for her went viral. His round went viral, and she won the battle.
That's crazy. Yeah.
So it's like we know this is Verb's bag. Verb's get into his fuck women bag. That's what he do. So I don't feel.
St. Louis niggas different, man. St. Louis niggas different, man.
St. Louis women too. Niggas think that they just gave us sexy red.
Hey,
you see her?
Hey, when you right, you right. Hey,
the chicken head with you see her doing a chicken head with no socks, with no shoes with socks on.
While pregnant.
While pregnant. Come on, man. St. Louis is good. Hey, so shout out to the Midwest, man.
Shout out to the Midwest all day. It was up there.
We different. That's
Oh
why this is
shit.
the Mid. That's why this is the Midwest hottest podcast. We finna take this shit over.
You know what I'm saying?
We
Facts.
like. I like being different. That's the best thing about the Midwest is we get a little bit from over here, a little bit from over there on the West, a little bit from down south. We get a little bit from everywhere,
Facts.
and we got
A
our
lot
own
from down
history
south.
still
Lot,
too.
lot from down south for sure.
All our grandmas from down south.
All of it. All of them.
All our grandmas from Georgia, Louisiana, somewhere.
I got
Alabama,
literally one girl from
somewhere.
Georgia, one girl from Louisiana. One girl from Louisiana, one from Georgia. Real
So
shit.
mine's one from Louisiana, one from Georgia. Same thing.
Hey shit. Baton Rouge.
Same thing. So it's like
Yeah,
that's what we like. Come on, bro. We don't,
Real
this is what we
shit.
do. That's
Granddad
why I don't feel
Mississippi.
no way about. That's why I ain't playing pause no much because you know that type of shit we say. Midwesterners and Southerners, when people come from the old
Just get
country,
ignorant.
we say some
Just
some
ignorant.
wild shit.
Some ignorant shit. Yeah, yeah.
Somebody listen to that thing, I'm gonna stand up in it. That's
Yeah, I remember mentioning pause in the South. I think it was Master P was on Breakfast Club and Charlamagne tried to pause him. Master P was like, what? he didn't know what he was talking about. Man, try to pause Master P. You can't pause Master P, but Master P is a Southern nigga for real. That nigga is Southern.
Man.
That nigga
We
Southern.
don't even play it. It's for our love for East Coast rap. We play it out of fun, but
I feel like East Coast rap was my childhood was just rap. That was rap for a long time for a lot of us. Like it was just East Coast and it was East Coast rap and Snoop Dogg. That's what it was. Basically. It was Snoop Dogg and East Coast rap. And
in your era, I guess.
In my era, that's what it was. Like West Coast, West Coast was dead for a long time. If you remember correctly, West Coast was like not dead, but in the mainstream.
You were like the resurgence. I grew up with everything.
Before Game came out, it was just Snoop Dogg.
Before I leave, that's the question I gotta ask you. It's a Kanye question because I was talking to my little cousin who was like 16, 17. So what the fuck did he know?
Oh shit!
But his argument was To Pimp a Butterfly or Graduation.
That's tougher than you.
And I thought this is more your bag, so I felt like maybe you should, because I know how I feel.
That's tougher for me than you would think, though. I love Graduation.
Because it ain't tough for me at all.
I love Graduation a lot, but there are like some huge, like some of my least favorite Kanye songs on Graduation. Also, there's some songs that I really hate, but there are a lot of songs I love on that shit. But Butterfly, Mortal Man, bro, that shit gets me every time.
My nigga, Mortal Man, it gets me every time too, but it's not enough for us to like. I get it. Butterfly is it's artsy. It's a magnum opus.
It's Graduation, man. Because Can't Tell Me Nothing's on there. Can't Tell Me Nothing is just that's Kanye's like that's like peak Kanye for me. Can't Tell Me Nothing. Flashing Lights. Yeah, give me Graduation, bro. Give me Graduation.
What are we talking about?
I love Butterfly. Butterfly, my favorite Kendrick album, probably though. You gonna call Section 80?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah,
you were so Clarion. You were so Clarion.
Institutionalized.
I don't want to hear a nigga sing. If I wanted to hear a nigga,
you ain't gotta lie to kick it, my nigga. You ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta lie to kick it, my nigga.
I get it. I enjoy the album, but if I wanted to hear that, I would go to like the Hopcat in Midtown and hear a nigga do poetry or something. Like I don't want to hear all that.
You are talking to a guy who prefers. I don't want to hear Shakespeare. I don't want to hear Shakespeare rap. You're talking to a guy who prefers Trap House Quest over Mobb Deep. You're talking to a person who.
A lot of people who prefer that. Yeah, I mean, I
prefer the Roots over like I don't know who you compare the Roots to. I don't really know, but like, yeah, it's like
nobody.
I prefer Little Brother over a lot of them East Coast. I'm saying groups.
If you don't get the Minstrel Show, the fuck out of here.
Minstrel Show,
I said it.
I said it. If you give me the option between Little Brother and NWA, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Vic. If you gonna give me the option of hearing Easy E rap or Fonte, bro, I'm going with Fonte. I'm sorry, bro.
I get it, man. You don't want no blackness. You don't want to listen.
What's that song? What's the hey? Don't get me started NWA, bro. Don't get me started.
You don't want to hear black. You don't want to hear black disco. You don't want to hear black destruction. You'd rather hear a nigga play a tambourine and wear a nigga hat. I get it, bro.
What's the song? What's the song NWA has when in jail? In the jail selling the video. Damn.
Easy does it.
Not Easy does. Easy does it.
Yeah, Easy E. Easy.
No, it's a different
You
song.
talking
Man,
about
different song. It's a big word kind of. What the fuck is their hit song? Let me find it real quick.
Express Yourself?
That shit. Get that shit out of here, bro. I'm gone. I'm sorry.
Express Yourself,
If you
though.
want to give
I
me
thought
express
that was
yourself or some little boy, come on, bro. I'm talking about Fontaine Big Pooh with Knife Wonder Production. Man, listen.
I was never into it. I'm gonna be honest with you right now.
So Aquarian #1. I'm saying.
Be honest with you right now. I didn't like the minstrel show. Don't like it to this day.
What?
I like it. I'm cool.
How'd you feel about you from Detroit? So we're asking you this question, but I'm gonna ask you this question because you are from Detroit, but you also have this like you're a street nigga. So how do you feel about Slum Village?
I'm not a street nigga.
How you feel about Slum Village? How you let Slum Village sound like little brother, bro? That's crazy to me.
But even that has its limits for me. I'd rather hear Elzhi by itself.
Detroit Deli.
It's cool. I don't go back there a lot.
Oh, Vic. Oh my God, my heart just collapsed.
That's the one that got Kanye on there, right?
Oh my God, Vic. Yo, I'm judging you. My mind, I'm judging you so bad right now.
I don't even remember. I don't even remember.
Crazy. Yeah, it was Selfish.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, it was a dope album.
Yo, hey, Detroit, it wasn't me.
Detroit don't give a fuck. They don't listen to that shit. They listen to
it's Dilla.
So what? What you don't understand is like, okay, let me not say so what. That's the legendary Jay Dilla, and I love Dilla.
Donuts.
But I'm being honest with you. The East Coast probably respects Dilla more than the average consumer of Detroit hip hop. I guess you would say. You know what I'm saying?
I never thought about that before. I get that. I get you.
Because the average consumer. I'm not even speaking. I'm taking myself out of this equation.
When I think about Detroit music, I don't think about the Dilla sound. The Dilla sound isn't the Detroit sound.
Dilla sound, I feel like it's created. The Dilla sound is created by a Detroiter, but it's not Detroit sound at the same time, if that makes sense.
Okay, it makes sense.
I feel like in the same breath, like I was saying to somebody the other day.
Like J. Cole from Carolina. J. Cole from Carolina, but he's not North Carolina sound.
Yeah, I was talking low the other day, and I'm like, people think Detroit is all Buffs, Coney Islands, and that one flow. And we're so much more.
Mm-hmm.
So while that is a representation of Detroit, it's not the I guess popularized Detroit sound. Right? It was
for most
like growing up, I wasn't really into that. I got a cousin that is I got a cousin or two that was, but my older cousins were listening to that shit. They listened to NWA. It was listening to gangster shit. We wanted to hear gangster shit in my family. We didn't want to hear all that. We like Badu. We like Badu.
Who's Banton?
We're not listening to all that in my house. I got a Jamaican aunt, so that'd be disrespectful if I don't say that. Because when I'm over at that aunt house, we're gonna hear all of that. Like this, I got a big family, so it's very versatile too. I got soul Korean cousins. I got gangster cousins. I just gravitated more toward the more rough around the edges stuff. You know what? I
bought Detroit Deli with my own money as a kid, man. Freshman year of high school.
I didn't buy that.
Man.
I didn't buy that.
Damn.
I liked Fallen. Fallen was classic. It was dope, but I wasn't listening to
Tainted. How about Tainted?
It's dope. I like it, but I didn't go buy that. I don't listen to Cardigan Sweater Rap.
Is Black Milk
now more than not at all.
How about Black Milk? You vote Black Milk?
Older. Black Milk heavy. But that's still not my bag. Get these like we have a lot of different sectors in Detroit.
Man. You listen, real quick, we gotta go soon. But I'm gonna tell you right now, it was a time in my life when Detroit rap was like over Chicago for me. Like it was a moment. Like,
but what you don't understand is
Detroit was
what you don't understand is all that Detroit. What you don't understand is all of that stuff that you were listening
wasn't
to.
Detroit.
We wasn't.
Right. Exactly. It's amazing hearing that shit. The
niggas who was listening to that, the niggas who was listening to that was the niggas who used to be downtown riding skateboards with their fucking dreads tied up in hats like Sway and shit. Like we didn't do that. And the niggas, ain't nobody ever gonna stop and rob him because you know he broke. Ain't nobody gonna stop and even rob that person.
Damn.
Those are the niggas that's hanging out at fucking like.
I always thought like
now
as an outsider, I always thought like for y'all, like Slum Village was like y'all's do or die, or y'all's like that was exactly. I see that now, but like to my mom, I would assume
people who grew up, like I said, I have the utmost respect for them.
Right? Yeah, but it wasn't your bag.
Like I had the utmost respect for them, and I like a lot of the music, but it wasn't a go-to for me. But that's just me.
Now I wonder where Carolina would put Lil Brother. I wonder if Carolina holds Lil Brother to a high regard. As you say that, I think and like that sound, that quote unquote woke conscious sound, would never be as popular as a gangster sound. In no way in hip hop. I've never seen a conscious artist be bigger than the outside of the Kanye 50 thing. Be bigger than the gangster artist. It's never happened.
Well, I mean, before there was gangster, I mean, because I feel like the first conscious artists were gangster. Public, and a lot of the time, and in most cases, the conscious niggas are gangsters.
Cube.
Like, the conscious rappers, just don't get it fooled. Like, them guys ain't suckers. Like, you know what I mean? All the conscious guys we naming, them guys ain't suckers. So it's like,
shout out to Common battle Ice Cube and Drake. That nigga a legend forever.
And Public Enemy is gangster.
Yeah, facts.
Public Enemy was. I feel like we haven't seen consciousness. We haven't seen consciousness. FOI. Yeah, we haven't seen consciousness on that level since.
We haven't,
because that's dangerous. America don't want the niggas to get. You know what we could do? We had a. You know what? You know what we could do if we had one. If we had
an army, some Black Panther shit. So
it's like I said, for me, it's not that. Because I feel like the gangster music is becoming, it's evolved to be a little, because now it ain't even gangster rap no more. Now it's demon time rap, and demon time rap is demon time rap is
killer music. It just straight kills on.
Demon time shit scares me. I don't want to be around none of them little. I don't want to be around none of them.
Got to switch on the 22. What you need to switch on the 22 for? That's crazy.
That's why I'm becoming more, as I age, I have more of an appreciation for that kind of music now. But young me, I didn't want to hear none of that shit. I mean, I like to try it, but it wasn't really my, wasn't my bag, wasn't my go-to bag. Like if we around it, it's cool. But the most conscious I was getting was Black Star. Mos Def, Kweli, that was my favorite conscious, like my favorite version of conscious rap. That's why I was mad when a nigga typed me on Instagram. I'm like, I was mad when a nigga typed me on Instagram. I'm like, bro, I fuck with Kweli, like Kweli, Eardrum, all of that.
Beautiful Struggle,
all of that.
Quality,
beautiful, all of that. I love it. Yeah. So it's like, I don't know what's up with them, but we gonna talk about that in this episode.
In this episode right now, we'll put on some Black Star. My soul Aquarian vibes awoken, bro. I ain't heard Detroit Deli in a minute. I'm gonna turn this shit on later on, man. Some Elzai music.
Like, shout out to Elzai. Just for the sake of it, I might give it a run tonight too.
Yeah, I'm saying, put Fantastic Volume 1 on, man. Fantastic Volume 1. You know what I'm saying? Slum Village, man. Put that shit on rotation.
Something after this, it's time to relax. I don't want to hear no gangster music today.
What's boy's name with the Gap? What's T3? Shout out to T3, man. What?
Baton, all them guys, bro. Like, I love Slum. Don't get me wrong, and they can rap. To me, Slum are some of the better rappers in the history of hip hop in general.
Yeah, real shit.
Like, there's a lot of people that I would put my money. Like, you go get your best 3 or 4, and they don't want to see Slum.
Where do you rank Dilla amongst hip hop producers? Real quick before we go.
I just feel like
he top 5 producer ever to you, or top 10?
Not for me, but I could. But if anybody top 5 or 10, I'm not mad at it. I just feel like we didn't get to see where his run was really gonna go. Right. I feel like if he would have got it, bro. Woo! I would have loved. That's one of the things that hurt me the most about.
There's no Ye without Dilla. There's no Ye. There's no Ye without Dilla. Man.
Yeah. I mean, I'm ready to. I gave Kanye back 3 years ago. That needs to happen. Until they come out, and I ain't even really interested in this him and Ty Dolla $ign shit because I ain't big on either one of them guys right now.
I'm geeked.
I know you are.
I'm geeked. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's gonna sound like Kids See Ghost. I love that album. Kids See Ghost album was fine to me.
It was dope, but that was cool. Like I ain't even excited.
Please, we edit this and zoom in your face in this segment. You just like, I can't like your level of disinterest right now. It's hilarious.
I'm just not excited.
You try to be respectful right now, but you want to say fuck that shit so bad. I can see it, yo. You trying, bro. I appreciate it.
I'm just not excited about music no more. In general,
I get that. I'm not excited for it, but I want something. I'm more hopeful. Like I was hopeful for Drake to blow me away. He didn't. I'm like, damn. I was hopeful for like certain damn, nothing's exciting.
Oh, I can't get out here without talking about Jeezy. That Jeezy fire.
I may forget, but don't forget.
I'm tired of you niggas playing with Jeezy's name, and my only take on it is, for all the dogs, Drake, give me introspective grown man Jeezy any day.
No shit.
That's it.
No shit. Shout out to Jeezy. Jeezy's evolution has been very dope to see.
That's it.
Very dope. Hopefully Rick Ross gets to that point at some point as well. Because I feel like Rick Ross is due for another great album at some point, hopefully. And this Meek Mill shit is not exciting me. The Meek Mill shit is not exciting me at all. Him and Meek Mill album is not exciting me at all. At all.
I don't know if they got another one in them.
Yeah, it's looking that way, unfortunately. But man, I won't hold you up too much longer. If we get back on this next week, you know what I'm saying? Deep dive. Maybe have a guest.
Let's get to it.
Maybe have a guest.
Let's try to stay ahead of it, get on it, and try to carve out a time so we can get a guest on next week. I got a couple people that they really want to be a part of this, so let's try to include them as best as possible.
Follow us on Twitter and Instagram, Uncle Vanglorious, Juice in the Hood, Juice in all hoods. And don't forget, please subscribe, Vanglorious Media. You can find all the Bishop and Steel pods. You can find a Good in the Hood pod at the Good in the Hood pod YouTube. Subscribe on YouTube, both channels, man. Raise us up. We want to get monetized, I'm saying, out here. Get some bread up in here, I'm saying, get some merch out for you guys.
Popping, man.
Absolutely,
it's good content. We just gave you niggas 2 hours, and we wasn't even trying to do that.
2 hours.
Come on, man.
I'm saying, quick 2 hours. Touch all bases. Got introspective with y'all. Deep dive some shit. Laughed. Fuck with us, man. Fuck with us. Till next time. Out.